banjo and smoke!
Hectic lick.
Finally, some new fucking music. Everybody thank Kenton. Kenton is helping me get the entire Nintendo 64 soundtrack collection for. Wait, what the fuck? Oh shit! Sorry, my stream is playing on the speakers of my computer, like from the PC. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm so glad I muted it before that.
Younger transgender pride, Jules Bork, Jules Wiggly.
Holy fuck! Yunya, Bork, 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 Bork. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let me get this up out of here. Reshadows, thank you so much for the 37 months. Silver, thank you so much for the 62 months at tier fucking 3. Jesus Christ. Appreciate you. Happy anniversary. I didn't get a button. Who did? Salsa on my balls. Yeah, I don't even know how. I've probably been a partner for like fucking 12 or 13 years at this point. Can't really watch because SGDQ things. Of course, of course. Happy button anniversary. How's it going? Pretty anniversary? I don't know. I didn't even know. Didn't even know it was my partnerversary. I probably should have done something. I feel like so many other streamers are like so much better about being like, oh, it's my partner anniversary. We're doing a fun stream to celebrate. And I'm just like, all right, here we go. We're doing Zelda again. Fuck you. Give Yuna a treat, yes. She just leapt up. She's ready. She's ready for the word. Yuna said, good girl. Shake. Good girl. How about snoot? Good girl. Very cute. All your streams are fun. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Imagine putting effort into shit. Couldn't be me, apparently. I put too much effort into too many different things. Like, you know that, the thing where it's like, don't half-ass 2 things, whole-ass 1 thing? I half-ass like 7 things at once all the time. And, I don't know how I'm not dead. Green Flip, what's up? Hello, Family Jewels. I like your beard. Thank you. don't get paid enough to put effort into shit anymore. Yeah, it's the general state of quiet quitting. What does your shirt say? It says, "Live, laugh, toaster bath." You like it? Kenton, thank you so much. I started putting a lot of the songs and stuff into the playlist, so appreciate you. Everyone thank Kenton so that we're not listening to the same fucking songs every single pre-show. You got a keychain with that exact message. It's good. C is done. Fuck yeah. I got B in there. Pop C in there. It's not like when I try to download the whole folder of B, like Google Drive does not let me download it all, which is really annoying, so I might have to manually go through them all, but it'll be cool to just have one playlist that's like just the entire N64 soundtrack, and then it'll just shuffle. I think that's the best. That shirt is inspiring. I hope not. B was huge because of, yeah, Kazooie and Tui for sure. Fucking Grant. I need that t-shirt. I want to be making t-shirts like this. I also kind of want to make like I was talking with my friend yesterday. Jules, did you finally got it? Do you see? I did not. That's awesome. I want to have like a Claire's shirt. I don't know if maybe this already exists and I'm just pulling it up from my memory, but it just says like, I got my Prince Albert redone at Claire's. You know, I think that could be fun. Family jewel. So we're doing MST today. That's Ocarina of Time, Medallion, Stones, and Trials. It's a speed run. We're doing a speed run today. We're speed running Ocarina of Time, Medallion, Stones, and Trials. We gotta get every medallion, do every trial, and get every stone. So let's do it. All right. Let's pizza, pasta, put them in a box. Bring it here and put them on my cock. A tortellini, pepperoni on the walls. Cheesy on my beanie and a sauce on my balls. Cut! Can I just get stoned? Yes. Happy partner anniversary. I like that it doesn't say anymore. Or did it ever say how long I've been a partner? I think it might be 10 years. No, I think it's 11 or 11 years? Because it's 2025. Yeah. It's too long. It's too fucking long. 3, 2, 1, toaster bath! 15-day partner. Yeah. I've been a partner for 12 days. Were you partner? Oh, yeah. I was partner. I'm pretty sure I was partner before I moved to San Diego. For sure. So that would have been prior to 2015. Whenever I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube, that's when I got partner. At the time, they had this policy where, I don't know if it's the case anymore, but if you had 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, you got automatic Twitch partnership. And it's wild because, like, I was streaming, I was, getting viewers and stuff, and it just, like, wasn't quite there. And, like, I'm just like, fuck, like, maybe if I just stream a little bit more, they'll be like more susceptible, like more open to letting me be partner or whatever. And like I was hitting all these things. I had all these references at the time. Chitio was a Twitch admin. It's good friends with Man vs. Game. All these people, like, oh yeah, he should be partner. None of that mattered. But the second I hit 100,000 subs, they're like, yeah. We feel like you're a great fit for our partner program. Like, this is ridiculous. There's not a human looking at this, probably. So if you're ever frustrated with the partnership program on Twitch, just know If anyone says it used to be better, they're lying. It's always been shit. I feel like a lot of people like romanticize the past, and it's just used to stream like 4 years ago. I hit affiliate, then just stopped. Yeah. Your YouTube numbers meant more people potentially coming to Twitch from YouTube, and it doesn't work that way. I mean, like if you were to make like a video being like I'm live right now, not only does that like 1 second, no, too early. Not only does that like fucking, it like fucks up your YouTube algorithm if you're like making videos and then deleting them, or they're videos like of that nature where it's like especially if you have a video that pulls people away from the platform, like YouTube's gonna deprioritize it, I guarantee. I don't have any data to back that up. That seems to track with all of these fucking social media bullshits. Thanks, Flame Horror. Really? Let's... Hey, bro. Could I have your consent? Shut up. Shut up! That's not real. That's not fucking real. God damn it. Literally, once I said bro, and he's like, oh, yeah, consent. He literally waited. He literally fucking waited. Okay. Did we get any new subs today? For every new sub, I have to do a push-up every time I want to reset. Where is it? Stream summary. 0 subs. Haha! Free reset, baby! A free set. Yeah, thank you, Norwich.
Cringe.
Pseudobite, thanks so much for 58 months.
Party hat, happy partner anniversary.
Thank you. Very nice of you.
Give me the butter.
The auto.
Happy 5 years. Here's to 5 more.
Oh, reset images.
Push-ups, you say.
Game Bros thinks no, it's new subs, not resubs. But I do appreciate the resubs. Thank you guys so much. Oh shit. Okay. Well, those are new subs now. So that's 5 new subs. So that means I have to do 5 push-ups. 1 second. Why isn't the reset image loop plus enable auto reset image? Yeah. All right. So now if I do erase, yeah, that resets the timer.
Oh no! Cringe.
Confused soul. Thank you. All right. Hello, Father. All right. Let's see. I think if I put my webcam here, I feel like that's a decent place for that. And it's good. I'm setting up puppy cam. Setting up pupper cam. Okay. I think it still says 0. It hasn't updated, but that was definitely 5, so I'll do 5. Let's see. Cam. That's that cam. I need. I think I had a. Yes, Unicam. Is that on? Deactivate, activate. There we go. Poggers. So no, but yes, push up. What I've been saying, push up. I'm gonna I do 5 push-ups like a million times. So you mean no push-up? Jesus Christ. Okay, this camera I think will work. All right, I will do 5 push-ups. 5 push-ups for this reset. Thank you guys so much for the subs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You like the jeans? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So no toaster bath? No toaster bath yet. At 100 subs, I will toaster bath. No, I can't promise that. That's what do you call it? False advertising. Need to do them with Yuna on your back? More strength training? This fucking fly! Ha! Oh, dude, I just slapped a fly in the face. Like, legit. I, like, flicked this fly. Like, I did the thing where you, like, slowly move towards the fly. And then, like, when you're right there and they go... Poof. I did that 3 times on this fly, and this fly is still alive. He's a beast. And, like, I've heard the sound of my nail striking the fly, like, hard, 3 times. He still lives. It's like fucking cockroach. Cockroach fly. It's a fucking mutated fly. I once flicked a fly and it fucking exploded. Yeah, that'd be cool. You should teach yourself how to do that for every sub. 3, 2, 1, sub. Oh no, that means this run might not be good. We need to do Dom. The Dom run's gonna be the one. Oh, also, dry and glide. If we're gonna be a sub this stream, I better fucking dry and glide. I once squished a fly and its gust squirted me in the face. You usually gotta pay more for that. Get a little bit of fly bukkake. You know what I'm saying? Except instead of cum, it's guts, which I guess could kind of be cum if you think about it. Anything can be cum if you think about it. Sub is better than Dom? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Subway and Domino's. I like that. Do you prefer Subway or Domino's? I kind of like Subway, but I sub. I think I pushed a fly into another dimension the other day. That's why I couldn't find her here. Yeah, that happens quite often too. Yeah. Subway, and it's a little like femboy with cat ears. Domino's, it's fucking I don't know. What's the Chad, Super Chad meme? Into the shadow realm. Femboy Hooters and Tomboy Outback. Femboy with cat ears. Where? I need to know where this femboy with cat ears is so I can avoid him at all costs. Ah, the femboys with cat ears. Yeah, what's their names? Where do they live? So awful. So terrible. Where are they? Where can I find them? I just so I know not to go there. Do people ever talk about mask girls, like masculine girls? Would that be like Abby from Last of Us or Horizon Zero Dawn girl with the incorrect vagina bone? I don't know why that lives rent free in my head. Somebody criticizing Horizon Zero Dawn because the main character's vagina bone wasn't rendered correctly. Little Caesar's hot and ready. You see that in the game? You see the fucking the camel toe. Bro didn't need consent. He just needed me to say camel toe. Not bad. 304. Fuck. Oh, we're on average. I gotta go to personal best. Nice. We're still green though. They have women in video games. I know. Most people complaining about that aren't seeing it in real. Well, that's the whole point. It's like it's such a self-report that you've never seen a vagina in your life that you think that there's a vagina bone. Like I feel like he described it like it was like, you know, like the bottom of like a dog bone. Like that's the vagina. Like like that's why it does that. So they didn't even render her vagina bone right, and everyone's like, huh? Yeah, no, pubic bone for sure, but like they specifically pointed towards the like bottom of it as if that was like the like I guess the vulva, but like the and past the labia majora's mask, like the skin on the sides. Bone in this context refers to 3D modeling context, but character crotches don't exactly move, so the bone that exists is usually mostly stationary. Yeah, but what about vagina lip physics? Huh? Love when people self-report that shit. Female climax is a myth. I've been with dozens of women, not one of them yeah! You couldn't, yeah, you could not fucking Guantanamo Bay torture that out of me. Yeah, I don't think the clitoris exists because I haven't found it. Do people really think the vulva is made of bone? Yes. Oh my god, yeah. When each side of the vagina, or this would be the vulva. The vagina is the cavity. The crevice, the crevasse is the vagina. Thank you, McGellig. Vulvagina. We need proper sex edit. Well, no, like that's not gonna do it because these are the people who aren't even listening anyway. The people who talk first and ask questions later. Welcome to the internet. Clitoris is DLC. Yeah, it comes with a horse armor, horse cock armor, and horse vulva armor. You need both for protected horse sex. Fuck you, Link. Thank you. Yeah, that was a fun cover to do. It was also scary doing Welcome to the Internet. Oh, God. Do you think the Venn diagram of people who think there's a vagina bone think there's a bone in the penis is just one big circle? No. Because I think a lot of the people who... I think... like my guess would be women would think penises have a bone in it longer than men would, because I think for there to be a bone in there, you would like feel it, and it definitely like I feel like it feels like it doesn't feel like a bone that's going like out of your crotch. So I feel like it's more so like I think the 3, 2, 1 balls. Yes, and with the term boner. And sometimes it can be hard enough where it feels like a bone, but I don't know. It can liquefy and harden at will. Honestly, maybe that's probably what people think. It's like, oh, maybe it's just a different kind of bone. Like otherwise, why would they call it a boner? Sub 20 time to the main topic vagina bone. Yeah, dude. I've made too many covers. I should just stop. There is part of me that kind of wants to, like, stop making just single song covers, because it never was really, like, what I wanted to do to begin with. It just seemed like that's how to, like, gain popularity and money. But like, I mean, I've always been the medley guy. Like, I like cultivating songs from games together and making something much bigger out of it. But it's way harder to like monetize that kind of thing. I like the medleys too, but you can't put those on like Spotify or anything. Because every medley, you would have to license every individual song in the medley for it to be licensed to be able to stay up on stores. It's weird how it's just weird science how blood fills up this floppy piece of skin. Well, it's a spongy material, you know. Super Meat Boy medley. I was just thinking about this. I was originally after the Super Meat Boy medley in that I think year 3, I had plans to do a Super Meat Boy album that was going to be I mean, this was like fucking 12 years ago at this point, and so it's not going to happen, but I had a great idea. Maybe somebody else can take it. So the idea, are medleys to compose or single? And then you said hard. That didn't correct anything. So I wanted to do an album of all the Dark World themes from Super Meat Boy, and it was going to be called Dark Side of the Meat. And the cover was going to be like the Dark Side of the Moon Pink Floyd thing, but instead of the crystal, it was going to be just a fucking block of meat. I started working on it, but never finished it. I would it be diddly dark? Maybe. You know, I talked to Danny about it and everything, and it was cool, but Danny kind of stopped working with Edmund very soon after that, and it just like we kind of both moved on to Crypto the Necrodancer. Dark Side of the Balls. It's out for a smoke break. There it is.
Welcome to the Jamly. Only jam inside anime girls.
If you can do that lead line in
Devil
Devil
family, asking for a friend. That friend is named me.
Hold on, I don't actually see that. Thank you, Joey. I didn't catch that message. Yes, they shouted me out today on SGDQ. That was awesome. I think it was Dingo, who I believe I raced at Banjo-Kazooie. They did Banjo-Kazooie any %. And it was quick. Somebody talked over it, but it's fine. I was happy that they did that. Hell yeah, we love attention. So true. Plan on covering any songs from Hades 2? Yes. I actually did a cover with Thunder Forge, but we haven't recorded it yet. 18% FFM. No, you don't really do FFM for any %, I don't think. I don't think you really need it. And a lot of people have like given up on FFM. They're just like, fuck it, like 100%. Oh, fuck, I rolled. Sunburned and paying mortgage, yeah. Yeah, I ran 100%. It's the start of your journey to one day. I've been wanting to do a run at GDQ forever, but I never run anything that's like that I can ever get good enough. That was frame perfect. Hold on one second. 2 more frame perfect tricks here. Oh, I got 2. 2 out of 3. As a live band. See, like, I want to run something at GDQ. Like, yeah, I could be on the couch, and that would be really, really fun. I would love that. But, like, there's part of me that, like, I want to run a game. That would be fucking cool. Like, in front of the audience. Ugh. That would be amazing. Get a niche game. Yeah. I gotta find that niche game that like nobody, like Dell has the Tenerezza, and he's gotten so good at that. But he's like the only active runner for that game. Who's my favorite guitarist? I don't know. Your mom. Mario 64 with a guitar. Yeah, like I think, but it's kind of a gimmick. I'd want to like do a legit one. I definitely think at some point I could do like Mario 64 with a guitar and then get like CZR or something, and like we just do a whole band that plays Mario 64, like 4 different ones, and it just sounds like a fucking cacophony. It just sound awful. Could run Factorio. I'm not good enough at Factorio. There's a lot of people who are way better than I am at Factorio. Like ridiculous. Like the I can beat Factorio in like maybe 9 hours if I'm lucky. Like the speed runs are like 2 to 3. It's very intense. James Hetfield, Dimebag, McGordon. I don't know Dino Cazares. I probably would if I heard him. Is he from? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go right side. Fear Factory. I fucking somehow I knew that. I thought it was like my guess was gonna be like Fear Factory or like oh fuck. Fear Factory or like Nile or something. Seen the pub in Australia that has live Mario Kart music nights? I have. I've seen a few like reels. The thought of a Factorio speedrun's giving me. I learned the route. It's just it's so fucking hard, and there's so much RNG. For me, like a lot of the runners just do like they do it on peaceful mode, so they don't have to worry about bugs. Which is fine. I mean, it's also just like it's one less thing to worry about, and you can really like optimize everything. But I learned the run for like pretty much just classic. My balls itch. Whose doesn't? Girls are always saying like, how do I give hand jobs and blow jobs better? Girls never ask, how do I itch balls better? I would love a girl who would itch my balls for me. Who up itching their balls? Literally everyone who has them. Why are balls just like the itchiest thing in existence? How do I itch a man's balls better? Communication. Let's be like, where do you want me to itch, dear? I think y'all can scratch your own balls perfectly. Well, like we can, but it's just, it's a nice, like, yeah, I can make my own coffee, but it's nice to have someone bring it to me. You know? I cast itchy left testicle. Small pinch and roll. Actually, honestly, yeah, that is the big one. Well, no, it's not 2 ball bones. It's still 1 bone, but it looks like balls, you know? The balls are the boobs of a man. It's true. Like, there's I feel like most people have, like, one freak out moment where either their balls or their boobs, they see that there's, like, one that's, like, a little bit lower than the other one, and they freak out thinking they have cancer. Like, oh my god, this boob has cancer, this ball has cancer, and then you're like, no, that's normal. True. Playing with other people's balls is... Oh, wait, fuck. You trapped me. Damn it. Is there a male equivalent to women's cleavage? Yeah. Ball cleavage. No, like fucking package, you know, like bulge. Yeah, the bulge. That's the women's cleavage. But it's like, I feel like less women want to see a dude's dick than dudes who want to see a woman's cleavage. I feel like my understanding of women, which is zero, is that a lot of it's more about like the feel and the experience rather than exactly what kind of fucking hardware you're working with. Oh yeah, and then there is just literally male cleavage. Tasteful nudes, true. Like with ass, well, kinda. Don't like spread it, but like, you know, artsy nudes. Femboy tummy, better than men's. Well, I don't know. From most of the fucking dick pics that I've been unfortunately privy to see, they are just literally like blurry pictures of like they just lift up their boxers and like, look, there it is. Artsy nudes is cool. Yeah, it's just tough because it's like I feel like more guys need like references, you know? Literally. Yeah, like I know. I fucking know. I take a deep amount of pride in I've never sent an unsolicited dick pic. I am fairly sure of that. Unless somebody decides that when they said I actually don't even know. I think I've sent. Have I sent a dick pic? I don't even know if I ever have. I think part of me is just like, I feel like the last thing I'd want is my dick to end up on the internet, but then that's fine. You've sent solicited ones. Yes. Solicited dick pictures, I think. Ask a magic 8-ball. Magic 8-ball. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Have I sent a pic of my ball? Outlook is unclear. Tasteful nudes, Jules. Oh, but then I guess that's your face or tap. Right, exactly. I think it's tough because if my right hand or arm ends up in it, it's very clearly me. I've gotten unsolicited ones, but most men probably have. Yeah. I just like, I feel like men think that the majority of women look at that stuff in the way that it affects men. Like men, I feel like more so, like straight men, which is all I can speak on, is kind of like pose with a guitar over your junk. Ah, that's not a bad idea. Like I feel like like most men that like if you see titties or like of a goblin, oh fuck, you might like you might be just like not even in the mood, and that just like puts you in it, you know, just seeing that. Whereas I feel like I wonder like what the percentage is of. My hypothesis is a lower amount of people who are of women for the most part, because I know this is different for gay men, but like women, they're not going to see a dick and be like, ooh, I am wet, usually. The thing that the variable that everyone seems to fucking forget about is, are they attractive? It's that same thing of just like, it's unfortunate, but the difference between like sometimes a unsolicited nude being fucking like acceptable or not acceptable kind of depends on if you're attractive or not, unfortunately. Same thing where it's just like a guy who's flirting with a girl, whether or not that's creepy or it's hot depends on how attractive the guy is. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. And it feels superficial, but that's how it is. Yeah, the flirting versus harassment meme. I feel like it goes, it extends into a lot of things, but yeah. That's why I feel like it's tough when like you know, you have somebody who's like pretty unattractive for the most part. Like no one's unattractive to everybody. That's what I try to always tell people. Is like nobody is attractive to everybody and nobody's unattractive to everybody. So to say if somebody's attractive or unattractive is such a vague fucking statement, you know? But if there's somebody who's kind of like, you know, on the greater world scale, not fucking, they're not working with a lot, you know, like their skill sheet is lacking, then you can't really tell them like, oh, just be forward, you know. Because, like a girl is just thinking, like, oh, like, or a guy is just, like, thinking, like, oh, well, I like it when somebody's, like, forward with me. But in reality, you like it when somebody's hot and they're being forward with you. When I was a teenager, my ex legit thought I was the most attractive person in school. I was like, how? So yeah, your theory's I'm telling you, man. My thing is just like, think about the whole thing where it's just like, there's a fetish for everybody. You know, every single, like, anything that exists, somebody has a thing for it. And it really goes to show how many different preferences and brains and, you know, things that get people off are. People are into different body types. Some people like extremely fucking like skinny, stick thin people, and other people want a lot of meat on the bone. It's just, it all comes down to preference, and everybody is somewhere on that spectrum. Now, when it comes to faces, it's usually like symmetry is important, kinda, maybe. Some people like a little bit of like asymmetry because it's like an edge. It's interesting. Why not unsolicited booty hole pictures? We were talking about that earlier. Like, I don't know if you should unsolicited, like, goatsy somebody, but, like, I don't know. Somebody's into it. Unsolicited hand-holding pics might do it for somebody. I don't care if they're hot. I care if they know Sonic lore. See? Yeah, real. Oh, my God. Well, see, that's the thing. Is like, it's... For me, I always think about these things in terms of, like, the, Have you guys ever seen the heat map of like a DDR song, where like when you go to select a DDR song, it shows you like a graph, and I don't know what these graphs are called. They probably have a name, but it's like it's like how many times you're gonna have to jump, how many like the speed of the song, and it's like showing you the difficulty like in kind of like a shape, and they're all going in different directions. Like, you know, you have like personality, and you have like, you know, cock shape. Maybe, I don't know, like there's a lot of different ones, and people are looking for different things. It's like a polygon, or personality, wealth, height. Like, these are all things that are important to people, you know. Weight, career, motivation, wanting kids, wanting to travel, whether they are clean, whether they're, you know, a little bit messier, do they have good hygiene? Like, these are all different things, and certain ones are important to people in a different order, you know. Like, everybody has their own individual tier list, you know. Man, this twink fast as fuck. That's what I'm saying. So like, so then if you imagine like you have that, and you have like your polygon, your shape, you know, like, then you can kind of see it as like, okay, well, I don't have as much stuff over here, but I make up for that over here. So you can have a big shape, and be low in one thing. Kind of like in DDR, where like you can have a song that doesn't have any jumping in it, but it's still hard as fuck because it's fast. You know, that's the nerdiest possible fucking way I can describe that, but I hope that makes sense. Do you understand, chat? And everybody's looking for a different shape, you know? But I think the problem is... it's called a radar chart. Oh, okay, yeah, so there you go. Everyone has like a radar chart. And then everybody has an individual, like a tier list of which ones are the most important to them. You know, a lot of people, looks are important. For me, looks are fairly important. When I was 10, a waitress thought I was a boy. It made 10 euro. Yeah. I feel like I know a lot of girls who went through that. It just takes like one. Like takes one person to be like, are you a boy or a girl? And then you're just, your whole entire life is ruined. Like that. Which I totally understand. You have a radar chart. It came with your birth. It was the start of my image issues. Yeah. It's crazy how like something so innocent and so just like a minor confusion can fucking be the catalyst of years of, you know, self-trauma that requires therapy. Ravenna, that's are you a boy or a girl? I'm Mexican. That's like a Vlad when you know, I think someone was like, are you a boy or a girl? He's like, or like, oh no, what did he say? I don't know. He said something and I was like, I'm from Russia. Are you a boy or a girl? I'm Russian, comrade. Professor Oak did that to somebody? Yeah, everybody. Professor Oak did that to all of us. Everybody who played a Pokemon game, the first gen, Professor Oak asked us, are you a boy or a girl? And it's so fucked because like I feel like a lot of people would actually want that, right? Like, especially if there's any kind of like gender dysmorphia or gender fluidity. It's like maybe somebody would be like, wow, thanks for asking. But some people don't want you to ask. People want you to just know. And that's fine too. But it's like, if you make the mistake, it's like you could possibly fuck them. It sucks. Oh, that's true. First gen, there was no gender. It was just a name. So what will your son be? Oh, that's... Oh, fuck. Is Crystal? Damn. Mr. Yeah, I watched that porn again yesterday. The one with the Mr. Mime and Ash's mom. Where Ash's mom is like, hey, Mr. Mime, you want to fuck? And Mr. Mime goes... It makes me laugh every time. No, like Mr. Mime just like fucking like nods, but it makes this like sound. It's so fucking weird. Hey, Mr. Mime, you want to fuck? Ash is gone, but he'll be back any second. Listen to all you guys in the chat who are like, what Pokemon Mr. Mime porn? Wait, that's disgusting. Where is it? What's the URL? I need to add it to my blocked websites. Mr. Mime, do you mean Ash's dad? Yes, I do. Well, it could be Mr. Mime. It could be Professor Oak. We just don't fucking know. Actively avoid lewd Pokemon stuff. I don't believe you. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. That's disgusting. Where? Where's the Mr. Mime fucking Ash's mom porn? I would be very scared to look through some people's browser history. Well, I think a lot of people use incognito. I saw a video of Blastoise twerking. Now that sounds fucking hot. Mr. Mime didn't show up until the first season was almost over. Yeah, that you saw on camera. There could have been some off-screen Mr. like some hot dates, you know, between Ash's mom and Mr. Mime. He says, Mr. Mime was my father. Call me Cervix Pounder. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. He keeps fucking spawning as far away as possible. Hey, Jules, can you... Welcome to another Family Jules stream where my chat is fucking utterly disgusted by the things that I have to say. You think Lieutenant Surge served cunt in the war? I do. I wish my dad, Mr. Mime, would come back with the milk and cigarettes. Fuck. Nice. Whew. Good shit. We won't save any time for a while, but it's good that we got it. I'm sure if you just search Mr. Mime porn in like Pornhub, it'll come up. It's very like professionally made. It's not like it's definitely not like a yeah, it's animated. No attraction of Pokemon. Siri, now you know what it was like for you and everybody else to try to convince me that I'm attracted to werewolves, and got me to literally say, which I still stand by, I would rather fuck a tree stump than a werewolf. Fuck. It's like there. Why did he roll? We have to talk to a woman. Is this run dead or not? No, not ChatGPT. Hey now, women are great. Are they? There is a lot of time save on the table, but this one's going to be very rough because we're losing, I think we're losing 1.5 minutes to 3 minutes here. A smash or pass for Pokemon? Nah. I feel like everyone's done that. Damn, it's pretty divided. Is that it? All right, reset. Smasher Pass. Yeah, I agree. I think Smasher Pass is kind of overdone. See, I like the things like like how oh wait, it's titty mouse pad, but also doggy. I think I kept like elbowing the camera. Oh fuck. Cause like I liked the whole like you know, how edible are the Animal Crossing characters? Random Wikipedia smash or pass. That sounds fun. That sounds fun as fuck. I would do it. All right, what are we at? We are at 5 still. 5 push-ups per reset. Let's do it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Feet covered. Gotcha. Fucking gotcha. Live, laugh, toaster bath, baby. Hit a boon, yeah. What the fuck? Get those dogs. I don't want to be on fucking wiki feet. Shit's weird. One day we'll get that no pants push up. Oh, God. Every new tier 3 sub, I'll do a no pants. No, I can't do that. Well, I mean, as long as I don't show bulge, it's fine, right? I don't know. I'm fucking 34 now. I feel like I'm just like a creepy old man, you know? 3, 2, 1, balls to the floor, because I'm a creepy old man. No pants, no hands push. Problematic streamer viewer age get. I don't know. Brought back YouTube Rewind and you got in it. Would you still show your left now? Oh yeah, easily. I don't really care about like showing my body. I feel like if you guys want to see shaft, that's fine. Like I feel like I talk about this all the time. The fucking what was it? The naked ice bucket challenge. They literally had to send me. MC had to tell me I needed to censor more because all I did was censor shaft. In the first one, you could see like my whole pubic bone and maybe even a ball or two. I don't know, but like, I really just I wanted to make sure you guys knew that I was naked, cock out, and he was like, "No, you gotta censor more." And I was like, "All right, that is fair." He had to send me like an anatomy diagram and be like, these are the areas that must be censored. And I was like, oh, okay. Yes. He made me censor my vagina bones. It was horrible. Where's this video? It's whatever the last TRG Coliseum bumper compilation was. Was it weird seeing your own wiener in post? Yeah, for sure. So you blurred your shaft? No, I put a big black censor bar in front of it. Way too late. Yeah, it'd be like throne controllers. You have an OnlyFans, you can make bank. I don't know if I could make bank. Again, I feel like a weird, creepy 34-year-old man now. I'm no longer young and malleable like my bro here who wants me inside of him. Doesn't even need consent. Yeah, all right, bro, I'm sorry. Can I please get inside of you? Kind of difficult for guys to make bank on OnlyFans, yeah. I'm doing more push-ups! Fuck. Okay, shut the fuck up, you're not a creepy old man. It feels like that. I don't know. Being 34 and like going to like a convention and seeing like people in like, you know, pretty fucking like scandalous cosplays, I'm just like, I have no idea how old you are. This like if you're 18, that's literally, there's a 16-year gap. That is like I want to fucking vomit. You know, but like before it was like, oh, whatever. I think I'll use that answer next time someone tells me to get an OnlyFans. I'm old. Yeah, but I'm I'm a creepy old man, you know? You'd need to say that. Which I think would go hard. Amanda Doom Kitten. I cannot start an OnlyFans. I'm a creepy old man. That's awesome. Oldly fans. Yes. Absolutely oldly fans. Whatever. I don't wanna fucking set it up on my monitor again. I can't do an OnlyFans. I'm a creepy old man. You don't want to see this sack. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I could be a creepy old man. That'd be very impressive. Get on a t-shirt. Yeah. Waitress thought I was a boy, so I could pass as a creep. Yeah, maybe. You're not old per se. Definitely old. I've had my kids' friends DM me on Discord, and I have had to say nice meeting you, but please only message me from... Yes, seriously. Where do you get those motor jeans? What's up, Armando Fire? It's good to see you. I just get them on Amazon. I wish I had a place where I could buy them in real life, but I've not yet been able to find a good motorcycle jeans, biker jeans place, but I do like the style of these jeans. They're much more interesting than basic jeans. So your OnlyFans would be you doing push-ups butt naked? Yeah, probably. Or, I mean... I really like the guy who just fucks things. You know, like he fucks beans. He fucks pasta. I like that idea. I would fuck things. You know, that sounds fun. Anyway. 3, 2, 1. What's the most fuckable pasta? We're about to find out in this episode of Ocarina of Time MST. Isn't that the new game? I don't know. I thought the new game was Death Stranding 2. This guy now gets a mention every stream. Maybe I should make a sub alert with him where he goes, "What is the most fuckable family jewel subscribe?" Oh, date everything. Yeah. Wait, what am I doing? Jesus Christ. All pasta is fuckable. Well, he rates it. He rates which pastas are the most fuckable. And since you guys all would never watch it, as you guys fucking screamed at me and fucking kink-shamed the fuck out of me last time, the answer is mac and cheese. Fuck mac and cheese. Moto jeans are really hard to find nowadays. Also, how's it going? Been shadow watching you on YouTube with my wife. Well, hello, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful night, and I appreciate you. Do we mean pasta dish or pasta shape? He does like, he does spaghetti. He actually, I think he said spaghetti was his least favorite, and he was upset about it because that's his favorite one, like his favorite one to eat. Then he did mac and cheese. What else? Did he do tortellini? I think he did tortellini. He didn't do angel hair, which was interesting. If you need some extra cream on your pasta, that's why I think the mac and cheese worked so well, is because like there was a lot of cheese. Mine would fit perfectly in penne. Goddamn, brag about it. About the giant tube ones? Goddamn, brag about it. Imagine the sauce getting stuck up his pee hole. It's very hard to get things stuck in your pee hole accidentally. I mean, it's possible for sure, but it's a very closed orifice. Penne for your thoughts. Pasta sounding. What is the most soundable pasta? Well, I guess we found my fucking niche. I don't know. I don't want to sound anything. It's a slit. Yeah, well, but it's like, it's pretty tight. It's pretty like, you know. It's one of those things where if like, you go into the hospital and you're like, I accidentally got this pencil jammed in my fucking my urethra. They'd be like, okay. Maybe something less fucking wood shaving-y next time, huh? Maybe a ballpoint pen. I got the spaghetti stuck in my pee-pee. I don't understand the men who shove sticks up their urethra for... It's sounding. Some people are into that. How tight is it? I've got a tight urethra. When I pee, it has a pitch. It's like beep. Like when I piss, it's like it's not. Maybe it's because I don't stick sticks down my urethra, but like it's not like the meme of like the Sonic with like 16 abs going like, "Hey girl, you frying chicken in there?" Haha, just kidding. But you pee really loudly. I like that. What about that jar butt guy that put a screwdriver up his pee hole? Why do you know his name? Maybe you're like, oh god, a screwdriver in his pee hole. Disgusting. Where is he? What is his name? We all know you can boof a Slim Jim, but can you fuck a Slim Jim? Can you sound a Slim Jim? Imagine you got meat coming out of your meat. Back to boofing now. We never left boofing. Oh, glass jar. Oh, gotcha. So that's the one guy, one jar guy? He's Jar Butt? Thought that was just Jar Jar Binks' son. That's Jar Jar Butt? Oh, okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Best friends with Glup Shitto. There we go. Misa Jar Jar Butt! Misa put whole thing in butthole! Quack! Jar Jar sinks into my butthole. Try to relax your anus. How can I fucking relax a whole planet? This is ridiculous. Your Jar Jar sounds like an Elmo, kind of. Yeah, I'm not very good at voices. I don't know if you guys have realized this. I can do every single Metalocalypse character fairly well, and that's it. Jar Jar boofs try taking. You're good at a pirate, I suppose. It's like my own fucked up Captain Feathersword, but yeah. You can do Toki. Yes, I can do Tokis. Squiz guys, I wish to place the scales. I feel like it's funny because the two guitarists are the ones I can do the worst. Squizgar and Toki are hard. Why can't it be lady's boobs that cleans your teeth? You know what you are? You are a G-MILF. There's a grandmother that I would like to fuck. Surprised you could do more face. That one's the easy one. Look at this hammer ass. Oh wait, fuck. Where's the fucking chicken?
And then Nathan is just like this the whole time. All he does is he talks like this. Ugh.
And what if I want to go and pick up some cake with Andrew? To pick up the cake and pickles. So yeah, that's the majority of what I can do. I do cocaine. That voice is just the down with the sickness scream. Yeah. Ooh, ah. That's all Nathan Explosion is. It's just down with the sickness. This is, I believe, called Foods Library. Fucking, it's still like my favorite TV show of all time. It's like it's not even fair though, because it's a cartoon about a metal band who's everyone's fucking stupid. It's so good. Oh my god, get your sword out. I should not be saying that to a child.
I fucking love my dad.
He's right behind me, isn't he? Yep, missed it. He was directly behind me. Get a crazy wildfire. You stay safe. Ugh. Oh boy. Skirt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ugh. I think you guys are starting to learn how fucking weak my biceps are. I think that was only like 20 total push-ups. I'm already starting to struggle. Chat, I am here briefly until my girlfriend rips me away from the stream. Why rip you away from the stream when she can rip your butthole with some dry and glide, baby? Can't even do one push-up and I'm 26. You're doing great, sweet. Oh, thank you. Keep resetting and you'll get ripped. I hope so. I really want to like lose a shit ton of weight. My goal is to be like, I want to look like biceps aren't real. They're just lying gays. True. All right. 3, 2, 1. Gayceps. Yesterday, Jiggy asked for the emote you can't believe you pay for, and I put. Good. Wait to posterior, yeah. Let's get them greens. I'm gonna try, Danny. Thank you. Why is the speed run so fucking hard? Gotten some good reactions from other streamers. Oh yeah, it's one of the best. Thank you, thank you, it's crazy how even without the thank you, it's still weird, but like the thank you is just it's just so good. I should subscribe to his OnlyFans. Be like, thank you for the content. Of course, Secret Agent Jacob loves it. I've had people in random chats that said I should be banned for posting. Why? If it was a girl, no one would give a shit. Gooning, I'm gooning, I'm gooning. I'm gooning, I'm gooning, I'm gooning. I'm daddy, I'm daddy, I'm daddy. Gooners.net. I feel like, okay, is this just me? But I feel like gooner and gooning has completely lost all meaning. Because the original definition of somebody who's a gooner is somebody who, like, you know, edges and stays there. You know, like an extreme edger. However, people say, like, anybody who is just, like, being horny is a gooner. Like, why? How does that... When did that happen? Let me inside, gooner. Bitch. Yeah, I'll take it. It's what happens when any sexual word is popularized. Is that true? I mean, Blumpkin was popularized, and it has always meant the same thing. Requiem for a gooner. Everything is gooner bait. Anything horny is gooning. I don't fucking get it either. Because you have people like Turkey Tom who has like the hat that says "Stop gooning" or whatever, and it's like, but the way he like talks about it is as if gooning. Like I wonder if these like YouTubers and stuff who talk about gooning, like legitimately like don't care that they're using it incorrectly, but they know what it is. You don't think Blumpkin's mainstream? I feel like, at least in my generation, everyone who fucking went to high school knows what a Blumpkin is. I've literally never heard anyone say Blumpkin. Ugh, Jesus Christ. What? All right. I'm wrong. I'll admit defeat. I can admit when I'm wrong. Edging. Edging has... Well, no, that was kind of... No, I don't know. I think edging is still very popular and always means the same thing. Blumpkin is not really a thing I've heard before. That's so fucking crazy. Mushroom stamp. Yep, mushroom stamp. Yeah, Blumpkins were definitely mainstream in 2008. There was a girl in my high school who gave a Blumpkin. Okay, was it a Blumpkin? Was it a suicide Blumpkin? Was it a schlob job, or was it a chocolate sandwich? Can be any of those things. I think it goes back to you being a creepy old man. What? That I don't understand why the second you have a fucking handle on the definition of something, it now means some fucking random amalgamation of all things. Yeah, probably. 34 and Blumpkin was... Yes, that's what... I'm 34 and Blumpkin was fucking everywhere. Please never say chocolate sandwich again. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Oh, yeah. Blue waffle. Huge. This is the thing that happens. Like, people thinking top and bottom are the same as dom and sub. Are they not? Well, yeah. I guess I never really thought about... I never really thought about it too deeply. Yeah. They're definitely not the same, but I think I use them interchangeably, even though I know they're not the same. Ooh, maybe... Oh, fuck. Is there a name for a blowjob when the recipient is peeing? There has to be. Power bottom is a thing that exists. Yeah. I wanted to have a sticker made for Thunderforge that just said power metal, power bottom. They said no. And I was like, dude, but that's such a great, like, either you're a proud power bottom or it's a funny sticker to put on somebody else's shit, you know? Like, haha, you're a power metal power bottom, you know? Power bottom metal. It's just blood on the dance floor, I think. Power bottom metal is literally the only definite... That's the only genre that you could classify Five Finger Death Punch as. Prove me wrong. Oops. I really got to watch these streams with headphones. Yeah, I would recommend that. Literally, the YouTube thumbnail says, "Don't turn your volume up." It has a picture of a duck. Oh, we're grabbing cock pretty fast. That's always good, especially after we miss the West. Every time I come to come to a family duel stream, he's grabbing cock. Every time a family duel stream. I've thought about hiring like a Twitch coach to be like, hey, how do I get to the next level with my Twitch channel? And I don't want to do it because I know he's gonna be like, stop talking about Blumpkins and shit. I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna happen, Chief. It's can't just stream a fake persona. It's like that. It's like that fucking classic YouTuber or Twitch thing where like somebody's like, I really, really want to get to the next level, and they give them the real advice, and they're like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that. It's like, okay. That's probably the same with like any coaching, anything. They give a sense of community. Yeah, but it doesn't give a sense of salary. It doesn't give a sense of I can buy a yacht. Just sell out, I guess. But if I'm going to buy a fucking, you know, McMansion, fucking McYacht, you know, I want to do it because I was named another word for balls and I just wouldn't stop talking about fucking waffle stomping and shit, you know? Like, it's just a principle thing, I think. Looks pretty good. Yeah. See more balls. Perfect. See more wiener. See more wiener. Become the R-rated version of Mr. Beast. I feel like that's just moist critical. That's like at least the closest you can get without being as cringe as Mr. Beast. Yeah, I love Charlie. He's awesome. Today I gave this man $1 million to eat his own ass. Yeah, no smoke break. We love that. Yeah, I'm gonna be just like Mr. Beast, except I'm gonna be named Mr. Blumpkin. I would, like, if it got too crazy to chat, I'd probably turn on like follower only and shit. I feel like the chat is a very important part of this for me. You fucking slut. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Spectra. Blumpkin Beast. I'm always on the same topic, but my EU time zone doesn't let me stop by here very often. I hope that's okay. I just want to make sure the Rift track I made can get to you in some way. The Rift track. I actually forgot. Was it a clone hero chart? Was that what it was? Blump knots. Oh, you made the Rift chart for the cover of SMW Castle Theme. Hell yeah. Discord is the best place to send it. I don't know when I will have time to play it. I'm sorry. You're leaving on tour. Last time I was here? Yeah. I'm back now. But now I have like all of this fucking work that like piled up while I was gone. I'm just yawning thinking about it. My body's like, no, take a break. That's what this is. I'm speedrunning. This is my break, god damn it. You don't have to tag me. Just post it in general or something, or music share, I guess. Game share, one of those. Not a bad split. Saved a little time. That's fine. You're not being bothersome. Oh. Alright, we're good. I'm not going. No, wait. Be safe. Oh, are we doing right side? I don't think we're doing right side. But I will, oh god, definitely not doing right side. Fuck. We're gonna lose some time here. I should have just gunned for the left. Get in there. Oh god! Why did I turn? There we go. There we go. I don't know if that's going to be too close to dog. She's grooming. Why you look so angry, you know? What the fuck? Hello, my little alopecia dog. How are you doing today? Flip over. Flip over. Flip over. Flip over. She doesn't want to be seen. I'll put this over here, maybe. No. I think this is probably the best. Doggy. 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 There you go. You're going to be doing your biggest archipelago run, 8 people, 13 games? Fuck yeah. At some point, I got to put together my 88 game marathon team. And I kind of got to put on hold when I was going on tour and shit. Lying Zelda. Zelda, that's what we call her. Shoot another Jamley Archipelago. I'm down. Click. Were you in the community AP last year? Nah. You're about to run Civ 6. Let me know how that goes. I'm a big fan of strategy games, but I never really got into Civ. I didn't like it much. How's your tour? Sorry if you answered already, just tuned in. It was fun. Not a lot of people came out. Mostly just played for the other bands, but that's okay. You haven't played much 6, yeah. Alright, good night, Alphakin. You love those butt squitches, Yuna. I know it. I know you do. Universal thing for dogs. They love their butts being scritched. Hey Jules, I've had an agonizing runny nose all day today. Can you do me a solid and PB tonight? Yeah, I got you. Imagine it's universal for myself. I like my butt being scratched. It's not really something I'm into. Yuna's 2.5. She turns 3 in November, so more than half. Almost 3. But she has alopecia. I'm supposed to get a call from a veterinary dermatologist this month, but I have not yet. But I guess it's early in the month. I actually didn't think that was gonna work. Woman avoided. Oh god. Why didn't I didn't get the rupee there. Probably gonna be like plus 30 here. The guards were kind of shit, and then it's like facing the wrong way right before Zelda. It's just a bunch of weird bungus, as we term it in the band. The band gets mad at me because I talk too much during sets. One Civ, 2 DLCs. 1 cup, 2 girls. Yeah, when I have sex with the boys, I never stop talking. But during the tour, they were like, we need to go easy on the bungus. Bungus is an item in RO2. Oh, really? Bungus. I was like, we have to have less bungus during our set. And I'm like, bro, Christian's got to fucking change his guitar. There's definitely going to be some bungus. And there's nothing you can do about it. Jesus Christ. We're going to be like a minute red. What the fuck? That was terrible. Bro recites Shakespeare when fucking music be the food of love, play on. 2 households, both alike in dignity and fair Verona, where we lay our scene. Just think about it. If this PBs and you get to start off running against these splits. Yeah, that'd be nice. Cowabunga. That's my favorite Bug Snacks character. What kept 2 girls if you have fuck science fair project? What would the science fair project be? Would it be, you know what it would be? It'd be a cup that it'd be a cup for like girly drinks, like or maybe just like a girly cup, like a cup with like it's like bedazzled or whatever, and then it has like two sippy things. That's the 2 girls 1 cup. One of the volcanoes, but the volcano is a cock. 2 girls 1 cup. What about a it's a company that makes like awards for like sports teams, They make cups, but it's two women in the and they both work on the cup together. They both make the thing together, and the company is called Two Girls, One Cup. A cake fart science fair project. That's when you try to see if you can cook a cake using only your flatulence. Two girls, one Krakatoa. That's what the volcano would be for sure. A company that makes period cups. Oh yeah. It's a company that makes period cups that are reusable, but only for one other person. So you can use the cup and then you can give it to your friend, and they can use it. But then after that, you throw it. That's Two Girls, One Cup. Five Guys. Used menstrual cups. Yeah, you lick it clean. You want to get all the nutrients. It is a bonding experience. Lesbians with cycles at different times, and they're trying to save resources. It's very eco-friendly. The Two Girls, One Cup is a very eco-friendly business thing. I really do not like that idea. Yes. I'm not saying they're good ideas. I'm saying they're just ideas that are possible. They are ideas of all time. Or what about a sports event where it's a bunch of like duos? So it's like it's like volleyball duos, and if the duo is two women, then the cup they receive for winning is the Two Girls, One Cup. That's another one. All women's three-legged. God, that fly will just not fucking die. Whatever. He's my mascot now. I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm gonna smash the cup and leave the two girls with it. I went go-karting yesterday, and at K1, and they have a stand when you walk in where it's like third place, second place, first place. And every time I see it, I want to recreate the meme of like the third place guy who's like blowing the fucking champagne out and like fucking like kissing the girl and shit. And the first and second place guys are just like, what the fuck? It's a very good meme format. I feel like that's very much me. Me every time I get a PB in these speed runs where the times are not actually that good, but like in the grand scheme of like world records and shit. The Texas barbecue at the bottom of 12 podiums with Chinese food above it was a lot. I don't know what you mean. If you eliminate the French, that's true. If we ignore that the French exist, which I'm fairly certain many European countries do, my PBs are pretty fucking good. I'm British. I do that. That's what the French want you to think. Yeah, it's true. I'm a European country, and I am a European country, and I can confirm. Thank you for tuning into my live stream, European country. How about that, boo? I don't know why the French are so fucking good at this gaming category. It's insane. Censor the word British next time. Don't you know that it's fucking dead? We hate bonking. Lonk, he loves to bonk. Then blow his spunk all over damn bay. Spunk. It's definitely like, I actually feel like I prefer spunk for jizz than spunk. Spunk feels fucking disgusting. Spunk, it does. Spunk does sound like a slur. Sounds really dirty. Well, like, cause like if something has spunk, I don't know. Isn't that like good though? Like you got a lot of spunk, kid. It's like old, like New Yorker language. Sperm with a U. Ew. I like spunk. Ew, you got your spunk all over. Watch where you're spunking. Yeah, Spunk is the guy from Star Trek. True. Fuck. Skeet. Yeah. Wait, a blue sky tweet is a skeet? No, it isn't. You're kidding. Is that real? How have I made so many skeets and I didn't know this? Whoops, sponking. Yeah. Whoops, sponking right now. That's vile. No, they aren't. Lotus, are you fucking with me? Skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Skeet, skeet, goddamn. To the window. To the walls. Till the sweat drip down my balls. All these Zeldas crawl. All these dead hands crawl. What in the frig? Some people try to fight skeeting, but they're party poopers. I'm cool with it. It's just, it's fucking vile, and I love it. feel like I'm like, I don't know. Like if you take those fucking like those kids in school that do those like vile science experiments or whatever, like they're doing fucking like booger explosions or whatever, but then you make them 34 years old. I feel like that's who I am. Dude, I got fucking spit roasted there. Dehydrated sperm pills, I fucking hate. Hate how the esports I probably follow on Twitter to push, you know. Like, there's part of me that, like, misses my Twitter account, you know? Like, I can't use it. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I cannot access my Twitter account anymore, and I have, like, no desire to get it back, you know? But, like, I have a following on Twitter, so it can, like, help me do some outreach. But I don't even know if it really did anything before. Yeah, I tried getting my Twitter back, but they made it obnoxiously, like, annoying to try to do, so I just gave up. You get hacked? Yeah, I think so. Oh, fuck. Mr. Silly Tweets. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna call it there.
When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
I had a dream that Rob Swire actually had a mental breakdown on stage.
That'd be fun. No, I'm just kidding. That would suck. Come on. Alright, there we go. I think that'll work. Alright. Back to this shit. Why is there... I should not be there. Okay. Alright, back to this. You see Steven's tweet about Tyler? I haven't seen a tweet in fucking a million years. Alright. So, last time on Judge Judy, but for Legend of Zelda, I just started a new run of OOT myself. Didn't know this was a game you were... Yeah, I am doing that. Alright. Should you get some water? I got water. We're good. Alright. So last time we had morning court, and we found that Zelda came to the stand and lied about being at the... So for those who weren't here, yeah, Zelda's a fucking liar. So Talon's dead, and Talon was found dead with Malon right next to him with the saw. And the saw didn't have any blood on it, but there was blood all over the place. The wounds on Talon were consistent with the saw. And the bodies were... and it was in the area where you do the Cucko game. And in front of the table. Okay, so then Zelda found the bodies. Or Zelda found the body and Malon on the ground, but lied and said she saw the murder take place. And we proved that wrong. And then that's kind of it. You know, we didn't really get too much in. $10 says Ingo did it. Fuck yeah, we should get our bets in. So the other thing was there was a milk delivery, and that didn't come out. That didn't really come up. There was a milk delivery, so there was somebody who came in and left. Also, there was a lantern, and we weren't able to point where the lantern came into place, but it was definitely used because the oil was like depleted. All right. March 17th, 11:17 a.m. Hyrule Grand Court. Defendant lobby number 3. It's not going all that well, is it?
No, I think that went about as well as it could have. Actually, given the circumstances. We exposed the worst of the princess's testimony as untrue.
I can't believe she just makes stuff up like that.
Yeah, that was cringe. Still, the issue is that we didn't manage to shake the core of the argument. If only there was anyone else in that house.
Now, there's no need to look so glum. Oh, shit.
Detective, aren't you supposed to be escorting the princess back?
Impa was the carriage is being prepared. I thought I'd drop by in the meantime. You really managed to make Dragmire furious, you know?
I have.
If you listen carefully, you just might be able to hear him ranting over in the prosecutor's lobby. He's really giving his upcoming witness a grilling. Expect him to try to shut you down as fast as he can.
Well, that would be worrying if I had anything he could shut down in the first place, I guess.
Oh, but you do.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on now. I'm talking about the princess's grand discovery, of course.
The fire? I wasn't able to do anything with that. You really think it's relevant?
Don't get me wrong. At the present, I am convinced the girl did it. We investigated and came to this conclusion for a reason. But I am willing to explore every possibility. That fire is definitely a bit strange, and dare say it may be your only way out of this. If I may be so bold, I think you should press the next witness on that topic. Hard. As the only other person working on the ranch at the time, she's the only one who could have lit that fire. If he is hiding something, I think the court deserves to know.
Thing is, the next testimony is about the motive. It's gonna be difficult to bring up the fire again without Dragmire objecting.
You'll have to make it work.
As much as I don't like it, she's right. There really isn't a whole lot else to go on here. Well, thank you.
Don't mention it. One last thing. Oh, fuck. The Malin girl, I think she said. Me? Try not to hold that testimony against the princess. Believe me, I'm sure she was acting with the best of intentions in mind. You know the road to the Dark Realm is paved with those, right? Perhaps. It was definitely a serious lack of judgment. One she will live to regret. Part of this comes from the fact that she's rather sheltered and inexperienced. After the sudden death of her older sister last year, she was thrust into the role of an heir very suddenly.
That's right. The mysterious death of the firstborn Princess Zelda. What?
The mysterious death of the firstborn Princess Zelda.
Hyrule still grieves after the events of that day.
Yeah, there's an older Zelda?
And yet no one knows what happened exactly. In the void of information, conspiracy theories run amok. People blaming the Royal Guard, the Sheikah, and even the king himself.
2 Zeldas, 1 cup?
The princess will soon have a whole kingdom's worth of troubles on her shoulders. For a kingdom with a history as turbulent as ours, it's a lot to handle.
The princess's conduct today probably won't help with the distrust some people have with the crown right now, though.
She's wise beyond her years. She will learn, and she will be better. I simply ask that you don't think of her as the enemy, whatever comes of this trial.
Yeah, sure, Impa. You're in cahoots.
She does not need more than she already has.
Wow, she's so intense. Never expected to see Impa get so emotional. I guess all this is why she decided to take the blame for the princess's impromptu investigation.
Detective Impa.
What is it, soldier? I'm quite busy at the moment, so please be quick.
The investigation team back at the ranch has just seen word of a new development. Something about a milk shipment being returned to the ranch because of a wrong recipient address. They're asking you to come over to see it.
Oh, those idiots. I don't have time for this. Send someone else. I have to escort the princess to the castle.
Roger.
That did remind me, though. I took this bottle of milk from a couple guards who were slacking on the job earlier. Here, ranch girl. Perhaps it will help you calm your nerves somewhat. Not to worry. It's still unopened.
The fuck? It's so Ace Attorney. It's so random. It's like, oh, wow, this milk. Pay attention to it. I'm just giving it to you because.
That's nice of her. Too bad for those guards, though.
Now then, I believe the princess's carriage should be prepared by now. If you'll excuse me. I love milk.
Oh my god, Mal's gonna die. Mal's gonna fucking die! I think I'm so nervous right now. Milk has just lost its flavor. It's not milk! Lost its flavor? But Lala milk is always so tasty. Are you sure it's just nerves? Let me try some. Oh, now Link's gonna fucking die.
Huh. You're right. It seemed this would have come from one of yesterday's shipments.
The milk is old. The milk is spoiled. Probably. With the investigation at the ranch, there wouldn't be any today, so... Maybe it just isn't fresh? Talon is just like, oh, that would be crazy, Schultz. Yeah, I think this is just a jar of cum.
No, I don't think so. Doesn't really taste as if it's gone bad. Also, the guard said, though, one of yesterday's shipments was misaddressed, didn't he? And this was all handled by Ingo, wasn't it? I think there's something odd going on.
Better make some notes about this in the court record. Note about the shipment's return added to the court record. It's a jar of cum! Yeah, it's definitely Epona's cum.
Defense, the court is about to reconvene. Escort your client back to the courtroom at once.
So it comes down to this. The conclusion's approaching. Time to turn the situation around.
There's usually like 3 trials, right? Epona is a girl. Did we fucking stutter? Did we fucking stutter? Court is back in session for the trial of Malin of Lon Lon Ranch. I trust that the prosecution's final witness is ready.
Naturally, I have personally...
Oh, no. He's just like...
Naturally, I have personally seen to it that there will be no foolishness this time around.
Hopefully his ears are intact.
As we discussed before the recess, having established the opportunity and means for the defendant to have committed the murder, only one matter remains. The matter of motive. For naturally, such a heinous crime couldn't be the result of mere happenstance. The prosecution believes that
that's the voice that he has.
The prosecution believes that the defendant had a deep desire that pushed her to patricide.
I should save the princess one for the next, the princess voice for the next witness.
Our next witness can shed light on the matter.
I'm just forgetting the voices. Fascinating. Very well. Please proceed.
The prosecution calls the ranch worker Ingo to the stand.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, this is it.
Huh, it's so funny to see Mr. Ingo in such fancy clothes. Oh.
Ingo this dick!
Yeah, he almost always wears his work dungarees. It's almost like looking at a different person. Well, I guess he wanted to dress up for court, and he wouldn't want to get this nice outfit dirty by working in it.
Quiet, defense! Witness, state your name and occupation.
Your Honor, great Your Honor, Honorable Prosecutor. My name is Ingo. I mind Lon Lon Ranch. Mind? What does that entail exactly?
I'm mostly there to work on the structures and equipment. The owner and his daughter are the ones who tend to the animals and take care of orders. How long have you been working at the ranch? It'll be 7 years at this point. There have been others who came and went, but I have preserved through all the hardships.
The game audio is not busting in our ears, right? Yeah, I mean, it's quiet. It's a little bit fucking quiet. I don't want to change it because... All right, fine, whatever. I'm going to forget to change it for the next run. So when you guys fucking scream at me, you'll know why.
Sounds like he wants a medal for it. Well, he does get a bit pompous at times, but Mr. Ingo really is a great help. He built the ranch's silo single-handedly.
Oh, that's important.
Whoa, that's some dedication.
Very well. Given that you're clearly an important employee, you are privy to some inside information. Is that correct?
Yes, the ranch owner shared
All the big plans with me. He trusted me implicitly. He used to say that we were like a big family.
That sounds lovely.
That sounds like a red flag that you're gonna be getting loads of unpaid overtime.
Evidently, not every member of your so-called family felt the same way, though, did they? It hurts to do this, but I have no choice. Hear my story. Honorable Court of Law.
Witness testimony. The matter of motive.
Just a couple days ago, the owner, Towin, partly signed the ranch over to his daughter, Malin.
Ooh, we have a will. Kinda.
Towin became a wife tenant.
A life tenant. Sorry.
With Malin, meant to inherit all of the assets after his death. As long as Towin lived, Malin could not sell the ranch. It's simple, isn't it? The girl killed Towin to get full ownership and leave the dingy ranch wife behind.
The ranch wife. This is the worst character to give this voice to.
It's appalling how ungrateful she is after all Towin did for her.
Talon wifed tenant.
And there you have it, testimony from a man who just lost everything. It's truly tragic to witness yet another family torn apart by greed. We have evidence. We have the defendant caught red-handed at the scene of the crime, and now we have a motive.
I want to be Talon's wife tenant. Me too.
How do we know he's telling the truth?
Bah! I have, of course, verified the witness's testimony. As per law, all inheritance documents must be filed at the Castletown Notary Office to be considered valid. I saw fit to prepare this for the trial. The prosecution would like to submit the Lon Lon Ranch inheritance document into evidence.
Oh boy, I'm gonna use that immediately.
Mr. Ingo, why would you?
We should see a Metal Gear Solid OOT hack. That would go hard. Been okay, cool. How are you doing?
You should pass judgment now, Judge. The defense has nothing.
Oh, what a fucking bitch. Just like Edgeworth.
I would like to cross-examine the witness. There are a few more details I feel are relevant.
But of course, ask whatever you would like. I, the hard-working Ingo, can handle it.
Very well, defense. Please begin. Link, the autopsy report is outdated. All right, so we have to what did Impa say? We should press Ingo on the lantern shit, right? A couple of days, the owner of Tower and Potway signed the went over to his daughter. Let's take a look at that. Malin will inherit the ranch if she is unable to divide the deed between the crown and the remaining employees. Okay, so that's not consistent with like what is supposed to happen. Now became the life tenant, which with Malin meant to inherit all of the assets after that. So that's wrong, right? As long as Talon lived, Malin could not sell the ranch. That's true. The girl killed Talon to get full ownership. So we should do the I'm guessing the will against this one. Let's try it. No, apparently not.
Ha, I've got you now.
What?
I knew a simple ranch worker. Ranch worker couldn't concoct a flawless story. Found a gaping hole in it.
Link, are you implying ranch workers are stupid?
That's not what I meant.
On the other hand, certain attorneys definitely are, since what you just presented is entirely meaningless.
This is why I have such a hard time with the Ace Attorney style of game. You know, just in general, it's like I am trying to say that the girl killed Talon to get full ownership. That's not what the inheritance document means. Oh, wait. No, if Malin is unable. Okay, I misread that. From one of yesterday's shipments of abroad, okay. I might be going down the wrong thing. Press everything. Yeah. Malin will inherit the ranch if she is unable to divide the deed between the crown and the remaining employees. Okay. As long as Talon lived, Malin could not sell the ranch. That's true. Talon became the life tenant with Malin meant to inherit all of the assets. Okay, so that is true. Do you always poke and prod? I don't know. So let's prod. This was interesting. So let's press that.
How long ago was this exactly?
3-4 days. I'm not sure on the exact date.
Had been planned for a long time.
Talon was getting on in years. Better to take care of the matter sooner than later, eh?
Malin.
He is telling the truth. Father scheduled a visit to the notary office about a week ago.
What do you mean by partly witness?
So I miss, is it? This is nice. I can go back and look at this. Civil ranch owner, blah, blah, blah. Just a couple days. How long was this ago? Ingo. What does he mean? What do you mean by partly witness? Who said partly? I don't know what it's referring to. As far as what do you mean by partly witness? Okay. I think you're supposed to prod the witness on anything unless the game specifically says you'll be penalized for doing so. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll just... Oh, partly signed? Oh, I didn't even see that.
So Malin hadn't become the ranch owner yet.
Wow, of course not. Wow.
He just turned... Oh, I should have fucking done Ingo as fucking Wario. That would have made sense.
Of course not. Haven't you heard all the stories making rounds recently? So many ungrateful brats throwing their old folks into retirement homes the moment ownership signed to them. Talon was no fool. I myself convinced him that it was the safer option. If the girl was... Yeah, more like Waluigi, yeah. If the girl was up to some chicanery... Ooh, chicanery reference? Chicanery reference? Better Call Saul? He could always revert his decision.
That's horrible. I'd never do that.
As much as I'd like to believe that, you did much worse by killing him. Children these days, you feed them, you raise them, and they pull a stunt like this as soon as you give them an inch over yourself. I must concur, the younger generation is horrible.
Why did he look at me while saying that?
Anyway, what that meant was...
Yeah, there's so much fucking love put into this mod. It's unreasonable. All right, let's press that. As long as Talon lived, Malin could not sell the ranch.
But why would Malin want to sell the ranch right now?
Why wouldn't she want to? Why wouldn't a pretty widow... Oh, God. Why would a pretty widow girl like her want to work on some dingy ranch? She'd have it much better if she sold the old place and used the money to move to Castletown.
That's not true. I love working with the animals. I wouldn't leave them for anything.
Why? She's always swacking on the job, while I, the hardworking Ingo, have to cover for her. I guess the Deku nut doesn't fall far from the tree, as they say. That Talon loved to sweep on the job, too.
I do recall a quite funny story about the Lon Lon ranch owner blocking the side entrance to Hyrule Castle for an entire day once. The guards couldn't wake him up. Took a particularly vocal cucko, apparently.
Jeez. They're making references.
Well, there you go. I'm the real reason why the ranch has such renown. Me, the hardworking Ingo.
Ingo for me is just the fucking the marriage guy from Princess Bride. Link, that's not true at all.
I know. But how do I stop this?
It's simple, isn't it? The girl killed Talon to get full ownership and weave the dingy ranch life behind.
Yeah, Homestar Runner? I've never seen Homestar Runner.
Do you think that Malin would go that far?
I don't want to think about it, but clearly, the events speak for themselves, don't they?
Why wouldn't she just wait a few more years then?
Talon was getting older. Perhaps she knew more and more work would be piling onto her. But really, how am I supposed to know? Ask her!
That's alright. Well, if Malin didn't want to work, wouldn't she have done this earlier? As Talon's only child, she'd still inherit the ranch.
Mahaha! That's where you're wrong! For a long while, Talon plans to split the ranch between the girl and the crown. He was a patriotic man. He knew how much those horses meant to the royal guard. I wish he hadn't changed his mind now.
Is this true?
Yes. Father's precious inheritance document didn't work that way.
How admirable. I guess familial bonds won over his drive to help the kingdom. Truly a shame. Yes, naturally, the girl wanted the whole thing, so she bided her time. I think this succinctly, why can't I say that word? Succinctly, this is going to be my thermodynamics. Sufficiently, Jesus Christ! I think this sufficiently explains the timing. Let's continue, shall we?
I think I read it as succinctly.
Wait just a moment. There's one more problem with the timing that I'd like the witness to explain. Why would Malin have planned the murder for the day of the royal visitation specifically? More people around means more witness. You'd think she would have chosen any other day.
Oh, did I forget to mention this?
Oh, here we go.
I overheard Talon arguing with her that very morning. He was telling her he'd change his mind again. He was planning to tell the king that he'd signing the ranch over to the crown. After the visitation was over, he'd head to the castle town to change the inheritance back to the original split.
What?
So the split between, hold on. The split between the crown and the remaining employees. They didn't mention that, but that's in the document. 50% crown, 50% Malin. So that gives Ingo an implication. That gives Ingo a motive to kill Talon. Before Talon was able, if you're right, Cosmic, if it's 50% crown, 50% Malin. Let me check that. Telling her he'd change his mind again. He was planning to tell the king that he'd be signing the ranch over to the crown. After the visitation was over, he'd the castle to change the inheritance back to the original split. Okay, so if Cosmic is correct, then okay. There's one more problem with the timing that I'd like the witness to explain. Why would Malin have planned the murder for the day of the royal visitation specifically? Blah, 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 blah. That's where you're wrong. For a while, Talon planned to split the ranch between the girl and the crown. Okay, so it's supposed to go to the girl and the crown. But then he changed it so the document was Malin, and then if she can't do it, it's the crown and the employees. Well, now Ingo has, in that regard, Ingo has a foot in owning the ranch. So Ingo would want to kill Talon before Talon could change it back. Yeah. If Malin becomes ineligible. So maybe Ingo was hoping that then it would be this one, and then Ingo... Yeah, this is Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's a totally normal game. He has motive to frame... Right, to frame her, and then he kills Malin, and then takes the ranch for himself.
Despite the victim's wishy-washiness, it would appear he did make the right choice in the end. And because of that choice, if the defendant wanted to get the ranch, she had no time to waste that day.
Is this true too?
Absolutely not. Father wasn't planning to do that. And there was no argument either.
Let's get her locked in prison for... Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. If she gets put in prison, she can't run the ranch, so Ingo gets the ranch. Add it to the testimony, you bitch.
There was an argument about the inheritance? That sounds like an important fact to me. The defense requests it be added to the testimony.
Very well. The witness, please do so.
I'd be happy to, Your Honor.
Oh, he's getting less happy.
I overheard them arguing about the inheritance that morning.
I overheard them arguing about the inheritance that morning. Press that too, I guess.
About what time did this happen?
At 8:01, first thing in the morning, I was heading out to the silo to start the day's work. I had just walked out the front door to the ranch house when I heard someone yelling erupt behind me.
Do you remember any specifics about what was said?
Oh yes, it surprised me enough that I stopped to listen for a minute. It was all like, "I'm really sorry, Malin, but the most important thing is to make sure the king will always have a steady supply of quality horses." I don't care. What about me, Father? How can you do this to me?
Malin, this isn't just about you. It's for the good of the entire kingdom.
But what am I supposed to do? I can't move up in my life. I'm stuck in this dump of a ranch forever.
I thought you loved the ranch. All the animals are here, and Ingo's always around to help, and he has such a huge cock. He's pretty great, isn't he?
Yeah, Ingo does have a pretty big dick. He's awesome, but I still hate you for this. This isn't over.
What a stirring reenactment.
I will keep my thoughts on the witness's acting skills to myself.
There's no way this actually happened, though. Malin would never want to sell the ranch.
Well, of course she'd say that now, you buffoon. Remember, she's under suspicion for murder. We can't trust a thing she says.
Well, I trust her, but the judge probably doesn't right now, and that's unfortunately what matters. Do I have anything in the court record that I could refute the story?
If you ask me, the whole inheritance issue could have been avoided if the crown wasn't so soft. In Gerudo Desert, there would be no question that the fortress may seize whatever it desires.
That's just messed up.
No matter. Continue your testimony, farmhand. Share with us the true nature of the defendant.
All right. So it's probably I throw something at this, and could be. I mean, I think it's kind of vague. Deep irregular victim died from loss of blood no later than 8 a.m. I guess so they're saying first thing in the morning might be like 6 or 7. I guess I'll press this one too.
Whoa! No, you hold it. That man gave everything for her. She's gotten so many expensive presents over the years. Just look at that golden necklace she's wearing. That man spoiled her rotten. In fact, I think I saw another present he was meaning to give her on the very day he was killed.
Another gift.
Why, yes, a widow bottle of perfume, I believe. It's horrible. Talon was such a kind man. What happened to him is despicable.
Was that last statement important?
Add it to the testimony.
Your Honor, the defense wishes to add the statement about the perfume to the testimony.
Perfume is a gift for Zelda. Yeah, it was going to be a gift because they were coming they knew they were coming, and it was going to be a gift to the whatever.
Bah, what are you doing? Trying to implicate the defendant even harder?
I think it's an important detail.
The perfume is irrelevant. But I suppose the prosecution has no objections to strengthening our case.
Very well, witness. Please add what you just said to your testimony.
Talon often brought Mauen gifts. I saw the latest one. Some kind of perfume, I think.
Thank God. That's actually something that we can fucking... a ranch's gift for the princess. There it is, baby.
Witness.
What is it?
Just to confirm, you say that this bottle of perfume was bought from Malin by her father, correct?
What else would it be for? I assure you, Talon wasn't the type of...
Is he fucking canning right now? Fucking kill him.
Wasn't the type to indulge in perfumes. Far from it.
Are you saying Talon was smelly? Was disgusting? He's dancing. Get him. Is there a security guard in here? Is there a bailiff?
Well, you're wrong, witness.
Oh, is that so? Was the ranch owner truly a perfume connoisseur?
Him Stimkey. No, Your Honor. This bottle of perfume was bought for the princess!
So what, defense? Sure, it's technically a contradiction, but what does the purpose of this bottle change?
Yes, defense, I admit I'm confused as well. Please explain why this point is important.
Early in the trial, Malin mentioned that Talon bought this perfume in preparation last minute. Isn't that right, Malin?
It sure is. We had a gift for the king prepared when the news arrived that it would actually be the princess making this visitation. Father quickly rode out into town to get the new gift.
This info puts one thing into question.
Somebody's movements, Talon's taste and gifts, the princess's testimony. No. Somebody's movements is very vague. Talents, taste, and gifts. I want to say it puts into question the princess's testimony, but it might be somebody's movements.
Once again, Her Highness's testimony must be wrong.
The princess did mention seeing the perfume bottle in the ranch house. How does that contradict what this witness said at all?
It doesn't, does it?
Defense, I will not have you turning the princess into a scapegoat for every little problem that comes up. I just got here, but the chat is cut off on the screen, is it? I see what you mean. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, insult the dead guy.
But even so, the fact that the perfume was bought at the last minute still causes a big problem. It puts one thing into question. The princess's testimony. Somebody's movements around the ranch are put into serious doubt.
Someone's? Well, don't keep us waiting then, Defense. Who is this person?
Naturally, the person whose movements become suspect is...
Ingo, right?
The witness himself. If you recall, this bottle of perfume, which had just been purchased, was found at the crime scene. A crime scene the witness supposedly never went to. He shouldn't have known about the bottle.
If Talon went for the perfume, would he and Malin have that argument, Ingo stated? Order. Order. The defense raises a very valid point.
You simpleton! What is the meaning of this?
Well, witness, did you go to the scene of the crime at any point?
No, of course I didn't. I was working on the sidewalk all day. I remember I saw the gift the day before the crime. The girl was lying. Talon must have gotten the gift the day before.
You're the one who's lying. Father didn't leave the ranch at all that day.
One word against another's. Defense. Do you have any way to prove that your version of events is true? Find the receipt. Smell the perfume. I guess we could ask at the store. We could do any of these. Find the receipt. I mean, the receipt would answer that.
When you buy something, you usually get a receipt, and the receipt always shows the date of purchase. Might still be at the ranch. I say we send someone out to look for it.
Father never throws receipts away. We have a drawer full of them. The perfume one should be right on top. Let me tell you, it's such a nice... I didn't even notice that, Cosmic. That's cool. I believe this idea has some merit. Soldiers, rush out to the ranch house immediately and search for that receipt. A search warrant.
Your Honor.
Yes, what is it, soldier?
We have just received the receipt from the team stationed at the crime scene.
Very well, thank you. I shall now read it out.
There's a lot of writing on this.
From Tingle's Mysterious Smells, or TMS, as I like to call it. Ah, yes, I think I've seen that store. It's that eccentric-looking place in the back alley.
You couldn't miss the blinding neon colors if you tried. It's an utter eyesore. The gall of this nobody running a monopoly on Hylian perfume is preposterous.
I agree with him on that. Perhaps, but back to the matter at hand.
The nerve of that dunderhead. Why would anyone ever shop at a store where the owner calls every other customer a fairy?
Prosecutor.
And the balloons! Oh, the balloons! That fool popped one right in my face!
Prospector Dragmire, enough. Continuing on. Purchased item, 1 bottle of Rosy Rupiland. Oh my. This is quite the prize. Why, I would have to...
Your Honor, please, the date of the purchase.
Ah, yes, right, the date of the purchase. I want to know how much it was. Why, it's March 16th, the day of the murder. Order.
Yes, we got him. A few. I think we're finally getting somewhere.
Bah, this still doesn't mean anything. Perhaps the witness briefly went back to the ranch house for something and they saw the bottle then. Yes, that's it. I was getting thirsty, so I went back to get a drink. I must have seen the bottle then.
Oh, come on. You think we're gonna believe that?
Do you have any proof that he didn't?
Well,
I believe this calls for further testimony. As the witness now claims to have visited the crime scene shortly before the murder, we should learn of his exact movements that day.
My movements. Well, wait. There's not a whole lot to say, though.
It's unfortunate that he managed to weasel out of that. But this next testimony will be full of lies. This is my chance.
Oh, yeah, baby. My non-suspicious movements.
As we already stated, I had volunteered to work in the silo. At one point, I briefly went back to the ranch house to get myself a glass of water. I went back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came. I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then. At some point, the detective came and told me what happened. And wow, was that detective one fine woman. A princess. See, I haven't done anything to warrant suspicion. Eat my shoes, you brat.
Damn, dude. Oh, pass. There has to be something wrong in there. Can't put a flawless story together that quickly.
Ingo does want to smash, for sure. Ingo, his penis. Alright, let's cross-examine this bitch. As far as I want you to work in the silo. At one point, I briefly went back to the ranch house to get myself a glass of water. I went back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came. Haven't been back to the ranch. Went back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came. At some point, the detective came and... Oh, she came. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I guess we're pressed then. Let me press... this one.
And you were able to complete this so quickly on your own?
Bah, you don't know the might of the great Ingo. Hot, pow, pow, wham. I get things done in no time. I did almost break my back getting those crates out of the silo, though. There were so many and all so heavy. It was like a puzzle in there. Anyway, that's not important. The point is...
we'll do this one.
Are you sure?
As sure as can be, mwahaha.
You never went back in, even after the crime was discovered?
Bah, they wouldn't let me in. Preserving the crime scene or some such, I couldn't even get any of my things. After I was questioned, no one gave me half a glance. I had to sweep in the stables that night. It was terrible.
What you just said is important?
It is important, Link. It's never not important.
Your Honor, I would like that witness to add his last statement to the testimony.
What? What are you trying to pull now?
Very well. Witness, please amend your statement.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I didn't even get to sweep or access any of my belongings. I had to spend a night in the stable.
Let's press that.
Couldn't you have stayed in an inn?
Now, what am I, made of money? Big boy, I am just a simple wench worker, you know? Well, you warriors always flaunting your wealth.
Right, sorry. No, actually, sorry. I doubt one night would bankrupt this guy. Just look at what he's wearing.
Alright. I'm wondering if it was Ingo with the fucking lantern, right? At some point, the detective came and told me what happened. Alright, I'll press that one. Wet me in.
Could you elaborate?
She's a hard-working woman who wants to get to the point and take what she wants. I wish what she wanted was my pussy, not to mention her impeccable fashion sense. What's not to love?
That's not the part I wanted him to elaborate on.
Wow, he seems totally smitten with her.
Sure does. I wonder how Impa feels about it.
Perhaps when this chore of a trial is over, I could, but no, I will have to wait. You thought you could distract me, did you? I, the genius ranch worker Ingo, see through your schemes.
He's still sticking to that story, huh? Yeah, it was a desperate fix, but it holds up surprisingly well.
I can hardly believe this is the same Mr. Ingo I know. He's usually so nice.
It's time to press for more details. He's sure to slip up somewhere. There has to be a piece of evidence or a profile waiting to disprove what he's saying.
I'll press everything just for you know, being thorough.
What were you doing?
Working on shipments and fulfilling orders. We send out crates of milk to milk bars all day to Kingdom every day, you know.
Milk bars?
Naturally, everyone loves a good drink, you know. And our milk is renowned as the best there is. I hear some others water theirs down despicable.
I see. I think you said earlier that your job is to work on the structures and equipment, though.
Indeed, Talon and the girl would usually be the ones overseeing milk orders. However, since the royal visitation was happening today, I felt they needed their minds unoccupied, so I took it upon myself to do it this time. After the murder, I got scared that the Sheikah Force's investigation would delay the shipment and that I, the great Ingo, would get the blame. Thankfully, it all went through fine.
Yeah, and you were so concerned with sending it off quickly that you wrote the wrong delivery address on it.
Bah, you Hylians, ridiculous. Getting tipsy from something like milk? Bet you couldn't handle even a sip of the Gerudo's noble pursuit, a real man's drink.
A real man's drink? Aren't most of the Gerudo women?
Speaking of drinks, I believe the witness was talking about how he had gotten himself a glass of water.
Yes, of course. Moving all that heavy stuff around works up a sweat. You see, I got very thirsty and...
Alright, this one.
You didn't think to just take a sip of the milk you were handling?
No, it would be white. That milk was for the customers, you see. I just didn't want to get into any trouble. A truly honest man, how dare you suggest he would steal from his own workplace?
Right. So what did you see at the house?
Nothing much. I got my drink and left. Still had a lot of work to do, you see. I suppose you must have seen the perfume bottle. In fact, yes, I remember it clearly now. It was there on the table, plain as day. Mwahaha!
Great. What just happened after that, witness? Alright. So one of these things has a contradiction. A contradiction. At some point, the detective came and told me what happened, and wow, was that detective one fine woman. I'm gonna say we need to see the woman. I mean, she's pretty fine. Let's present the woman. No, that was a mistake. Impa is in fact not an. Yeah, I thought maybe like we bring Impa onto the stand or something, and then Impa gives us some more information. We almost included a objection. She's ugly. Went back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came. Strangely tasteless. Let's return to the address. Is one of the things that tripped playtesters up the most. Gotcha. I think the milk is watered down, yeah. As was already stated, I'd volunteered to work in the silo. At one point, I briefly went back to the ranch house to get myself a glass of water. Back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came. I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then. She must return to the ranch. If you couldn't get any of his items from sleeping in the barn, how can he be wearing the nice clothes? Because he would have been in his work clothes. So maybe Ingo usually in his work clothes, but he's dressed up nicely for court. If he couldn't get any of his items from sleeping in the barn. So like use maybe this one and like do Ingo here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, you got it, Cosmin. Good shit.
Witness, there's something seriously wrong with your testimony.
Well, what are you talking about?
You say you couldn't get any of your belongings because they were all at the ranch house, correct? A ranch house you were not allowed to go in.
That's right.
Well, that would imply you should still be wearing your work clothes. Pardon me if I'm wrong, but those do not look like work clothes at all.
The defense has a point. The witness appears pretty well dressed for court. I can't imagine he would want to sully these clothes during work.
Well, what do you have to say to that?
Grrr. Oh, of course. I can explain. It's simple. These are brand new. Yeah, on my way to the courthouse, I went shopping for a nice new outfit. After all, I couldn't very well show up to the court dressed like a bum.
All right, where did you fucking order it from?
Yes, defense. Certain people have a modicum of respect for the court and show up dressed appropriately.
What's that supposed to mean? This is my finest Zora suit. So you claim you bought these clothes after the crime, is that correct?
Very much so. This morning, in fact. Why do I need to repeat myself?
Do I accept that explanation? No!
You buying those clothes today is simply impossible.
What? Oh? How can you claim so? Defense. As you know, evidence is everything in court.
Oh, fuck. Either prove that the witness couldn't have bought these clothes or get out. You can't prove it because you are poor. You're poor. You're poor. Whereas you are poor. You are gay. Show him your badge. Show him the badge. I am an attorney. The badge. Show the vagina. Not the picture. Prove that the witness couldn't have bought these clothes today. You couldn't have bought the clothes today because today is Sunday. The pic? Oh, well, when was this taken? Oh my God. Oh my God. He's wearing them in the picture. I literally opened it and he's fucking done, dude. He's fucking done. Get his ass.
I would like to turn the court's attention to this.
Why, this is one lovely pictograph. It reminds me of the idyllic days I spent with... Oh, Jesus Christ.
What about this pictograph, defense?
Look at this photograph.
Well, just look at what Ingo is wearing. This photo is from Malin's childhood, but Ingo is very clearly wearing the same outfit he has on right now. He couldn't have bought it today.
No! God, no, fuck!
Order. I will have order. Why, the defense is absolutely correct. I hope the witness has a good explanation for this.
There. I think we finally got him. There's no way he can weasel out of this time. Unless someone weasels out for him.
Bah, isn't it obvious? Naturally, the witness knew he would need to wear his nice clothes for the royal visitation that was scheduled for that day. He brought them to the silo in advance so that he could quickly change just before the royal visitation arrival.
What?
Oh. Yes, of course, they needed to be presentable after all. I can't look like a bum in front of the most important people. You can't do...
Then you would have known that you were gonna fucking murder him. Wait a minute, this is insane. What kind of kangaroo court is this? The prosecution keeps making up excuses on the spot. Ingo was clearly lying about buying the clothes before the trial. Your Honor, surely you won't accept this blatant perjury.
Objection leading the witness. I know, that's like a clear...
Accepted, Judge. There can be no other explanation.
The prosecution's testimony does seem plausible. However, the fact that the witness didn't simply say it himself and instead made up a lie about buying the clothes is indeed very suspicious. This judge is fucking... Well, I mean, the judge and Ace Attorney is a fucking idiot, too. Defense, the prosecution has posed that there is no other possible explanation for this contradiction. What is your opinion on the matter? Can the defense think of an alternate version of events?
This is big. I really need to think this through.
You're doing some Danganronpa shit here?
Ingo is acting really suspicious right now. He's desperately trying to patch up holes in his testimony to conceal his real movements.
Oh, shit! Why would he be doing that? Ingo is the murderer!
If it's not Melon, Ingo's the only other person who could have done this. I have to assume if he did, if I want to think Malin is innocent. With that in mind, why would Ingo change out his work clothes?
Because he'd have blood on them? Yeah.
When Ingo killed Talon, his clothes must have gotten blood on them. He had to change into something else to hide his involvement. But then, when the Sheikah Force had found the clothes in the house,
The lantern. They were thrown in a fire. Yeah, they were definitely eaten by a cow. Oh, we got it, baby! We fucking did it! Oh, yeah. Ingo burned his clothes!
that's it. This explains everything.
It's all cumin together, baby.
I believe I can offer an alternate explanation.
You bitch.
Nonsense! Judge, the defense spent far too long sitting in silence just now. They clearly have nothing.
Yeah, John Triforce.
I call for a quick ruling.
You fucking...
And not only can I explain it, but in fact, the defense formally accuses the witness of the murder.
Oh, God, shit, fuck! Balls!
It's simple. The reason he had to swap his outfit and why he's been lying about the circumstances ever since is because he got stained with the victim's blood.
Preposterous! If there were any discarded bloody clothes nearby, the Sheikah Force would have found them, and we would be trying someone else for the murder right now.
Why, you are absolutely correct, prosecutor.
Eh?
Naturally, Ingo couldn't have left his bloody clothes lying around. So he used this to dispose of them.
Oil bottle.
Your Honor, cast this mind to the princess's last testimony.
The princess's... Ah, that mysterious fire.
Surely you jest. You yourself made sure we all knew how meaningless her testimony was.
And yet, with this new context in mind, it gains a completely new meaning. An empty bottle of lamp oil found by a burned-out fire. Ingo used this lamp oil to quickly burn away his stained work clothes. Well, how about it, witness? My scenario explains everything. You killed Talon and then tried to hide it.
This is... No. Hold on.
What dwivel are you spouting here? Me? Kill Talon?
You already know that's impossible.
Witness testimony. Too busy for murder.
Everything you said is wrong.
I have no idea what you're on about. I have an alibi for the time of the crime. There's no way I could have completed those milk shipments, killed Talon, and tried to hide my involvement. The fire was just made for a quick breakfast. There was no mystery there. Stop trying to pin this on poor innocent Ingo.
So I think the reason he was able to still get the work done is because he poured water in the milk or something. It has something to do with the milk being watered down.
Now, I shouldn't have to remind you, Defense, but you yourself were surprised that Ingo was able to complete the shipment in time. Adding even more things for him to do in that time is preposterous.
That's right. The great Ingo is efficient at his job, but not that efficient.
No, it has to be him. It has to have been him. I'm sure of it. There must be some trick at play here. Some kind of shortcut. I must find it.
Too busy for murder. So it's everything you said is wrong. I have no idea what you're on about. I have an alibi for the crime. Just couldn't have done it. There's no way There's no way I could have completed those milk shipments. So we're assuming he didn't. Crow sex amination. Yes.
Would it really have taken that long to murder someone and burn those clothes?
It would have taken long enough to definitely make the scheme infeasible.
completing these shipments is a rather involved process. You have to milk the cows, clean the bottles, pour the milk into them, put them into crates, and load them into the wagon. I love working with the cows. That part takes the longest because you only get a little at a time. So as Mr. Ingo said, the whole thing really does take a while. Father and I usually have to work together to get it done in time for the courier's arrival.
There you go, Defense. Your own client knows this is the unshakable truth.
Okay, so there's no way he could complete the shipments and also do the killing. In that case, there had to be some way for him to finish the work faster. I just have to find it.
Okay, so I wanna try this, but it might end it. I feel like I'm going too ahead. So the shipments were returned because the ranch the shipments were misaddressed. So there's that, and then this. I think we're gonna get to that. So my guess is it's this one. Yeah. I was but one cog in the wheel, but this is quite the fucking wheel, Fraze. So a good wheel needs good cogs. What is it now?
I overheard an intriguing detail during the last recess. It seems the address on one of yesterday's milk shipments wasn't written correctly. You must have been Russian.
How can he be Russian? He's American. Bah, I haven't heard anything about an issue with a shipment address, but I'll play along.
Oh fuck, I'm mixing the fucking voices.
But I'll play along. Suppose you're right about it. Writing an address only takes a few seconds.
Oh yeah, Hylian, whatever. Hylian, I hardly know Lian.
Even if it was reduced to a single swift stroke of the pen, it wouldn't have saved much time at all. Certainly not enough to both commit a murder and cover it up.
It wasn't just the address. Ingo must have rushed the entire shipment.
By what method? You say he somehow completed the entire shipment more quickly than prove it with evidence.
Unfortunately for you, Defense, I must agree with a good prosecutor. This alone doesn't prove how enough time may have been saved. Don't you have anything else?
Grr, I thought I had him for sure.
You still got him. I'll need something stronger to pin him down. So then... now... I've already pressed. Now I do the milk. Okay.
But did you, though? Did you really complete those shipments properly?
Yeah, now the milk, we were on it.
Defense, I shouldn't have to remind you that the Sheikah Force checked the boxes thoroughly. They were definitely full of milk bottles.
Oh, I'm sure it looked that way.
What are you getting at, Defense?
Here you go, Your Honor.
Huh? Milk for me? Oh, don't mind if I fucking do.
Are you trying to bribe the judge now? I didn't think you'd stoop so low. The Crown will be informed of this.
Oh, it's nothing like that. All I'm asking is that His Honor try tasting the milk.
Milky's for Judgy.
Just one sip.
Yeah, he filled it with cum. This is highly irregular. But to be honest, I could use a drink. All this talking does make one's throat dry, you know. Dude, I'm out of fucking water. I'm gonna go get my oat milk. I'll be right back. That seems correct. You're on Defense. This is not milk. This is boy juice. Sorry. I need more drink to be able to do these voices.
Up, baby.
Yeah, we're back. All right, look at this. Not that. Hold on. Well, there is a doggy. You should look at the doggy. I've got milk in my Zelda cup. This is literally Zelda milk. I came back with the milk, literally. And yes, the reason why it looks like cum is because it's oat milk. Because it's the only milk that doesn't make my fucking cum stirred. You know. No cum for you. Don't drink that, it's cum. Sit. Yeah, oat milk is good. But it does kind of look like cum. I mean, everyone's a little bit lactose intolerant. All right. Yuna definitely wants some, though. She's a good girl. All right, let's go back here. Where's your pilk? Never. All right, nice dead hand in the back. That's my husband. All right. Since the defense insists, I'll go ahead and take a sip. Cheers, everybody. Is this what passes for milk these days? This almost tastes like water.
Water?
I have to agree. This is definitely not standard milk.
Oh, wait, hold on. We're not listening to Clanker's Cavern. I don't know why that worked so well.
Whose titties did this milk come from?
It's oat milk. Sometimes oat milk does taste kind of like super watered down.
As we've heard from the princess and the detective, Lon Lon Ranch is renowned for the quality of its products. But there's no way people would say that about milk this lousy.
It's blocking. Sorry, I don't usually use the fucking oat titties.
Bah, whatever. As if the unwashed masses,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
would know the difference between quality and garbage. Where are you going with this, Defense?
It's simple, you see. I received this bottle from Detective Impa, still unopened, during the first recess. As we know, there were no milk shipments from today. So this must have come from one of Ingo's shipments from yesterday. It's true that Ingo couldn't have murdered Talon and also completed the shipments on his own. Unless he cheated. Ingo watered down the milk to get the shipments done in time.
Order. Yes, I suppose that would work.
Indeed. All he had to do is milk fewer of the cows to save enough time without ruining the taste too much. I guess he used about 50-50 split of water and milk.
This is... No! Talon. Oh my god. Let me stop you right there.
Huh?
I will concede that something odd happened to that shipment. But all you have to have proven is that Ingo is a slacker. How dare you? Be quiet, you mongrel. Sure, Ingo watered down the milk and got these nuts. That doesn't make him a killer, though, does it?
Well, no. But now, we do know that he definitely could have done it. We know he did go to the crime scene. And we know he did have the time and opportunity to kill Talon as well.
Yet there is a vital element missing still.
Huh?
Let me put it in simple terms so even an idiot like you can understand.
Rebuttal. The murder weapon.
You lack the murder weapon. If Ingo was the murderer, then it couldn't have been the saw.
Yeah, it could. Oh, do I have to... Well, the clothes... Hold on. You lack the murder weapon. If Ingo was the murderer, I'll press that.
And why is that? It's simple.
If the girl's story about working on the fence is true, then she was using the saw while her father was being murdered. It couldn't have been in two places at the same time.
Do I agree with this? No. No, the saw was the murder weapon.
Truly? Well, if that's the case, stop telling me to show the badge!
You can present your badge to any of Dragmine's here for oh, really? Okay. I guess I should. It feels like such a troll thing. All right. Show the badge.
Enlighten us on how it could have been in two places at the same time.
I really need to think about this. It's because I am an attorney. Tremble under the power of my badge, for I am the hero. They're the great hero of law.
What is the meaning of this insane outburst, Defense?
I was hoping to intimidate the prosecutor into admitting I'm right.
Me? Be intimidated? Certainly not by the hero of flaws like you.
Yeah, I probably deserve that.
Oh no, I'm down to 1 heart. You guys got me to be. This is stressful now. Could there not have been another saw? No, there's only 1 saw in the game, unless you item dupe. Could you imagine if that was the thing?
He did an item dupe glitch. All right.
You had to push me to the edge. You guys like it when I edge. All right. Shit. So before that. Saw was the murder weapon. Surely, well, if that's the case, present some proof, enlighten us on how it could have been in 2 places at the same time. Let's see. There was 2 of them, and one of them's in Malon's hands. I was thinking, and I lost, but I was thinking because it was clean of, oh, wait, but it was washed off. Fuck. Yeah. The defense has failed to establish a likely alternative scenario to the one presented by the prosecution. As such, list of, the list of equipment. I forgot that fucking exists. Well, guilty. Guilty. The defendant shall submit herself to the king to have her face. This court is adjourned. Motherfucker. I have ants all over me because it's ant season. Reload. Yeah, retry the last scene. I didn't do it on one try. I'm not a true gamer. But let's just start like right here. You lack the murder weapon. If Ingo was the murderer, then it couldn't have been the saw. And then I pressed. Chat did say no balls. True. I do not agree with that. Yes, I had a fairy. If he had balls, he would have shown his vag the second. Yeah, that's true. Clearly 0 balls. Alright, so then the court record, and then where's the inventory? Axes. It only says there's 1 wood saw. But it was written by Ingo, so Ingo could have forged it. Could have been. What about? That's my best guess. Is there any information here about is throne? Is the murder? I'll present the inventory. Fuck. All right. There are axes on the list. Yeah, but oh, so you're saying? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay, we have to go through this again and then say, I don't. I agree with it.
I believe we're in complete agreement on this point.
You do realize the problems that creates for you, right?
I'm sure it can all be explained.
Huh, as if. But very well, then let's move on to why nothing else could have been the murder weapon either.
Okay, that's what I had to do.
Where would this supposed other murder weapon have even come from?
Your ass. Have you forgotten this murder happened on a ranch? There are plenty of sharp things on site.
Oh ho, that's simply impossible. We checked all sharp objects on the ranch and searched everywhere. No fresh blood was found anywhere else.
The fucking cloth.
No.
So it wasn't the cloth. Badge. Tremble under the power. Oh, it's this one again. Oh, yeah, I should press it. There's your no balls. I did 2. He has balls! 2 balls for 2 badge. Oh, shit. Sorry, I accidentally just pressed right through it. I need to stop.
Well, I guess that is a good point. May have to rethink this. Couldn't Ingo just have wiped it off?
Blood leaves traces. It's not that easy to get rid of. People like us aren't so sensitive, but other beings like the Zoras can easily tell by smell. Naturally, the Sheikah Force employs people just for that task. Also, as Lon Lon Ranch focuses on selling horses and milk, blah, 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 blah. Who gives a fuck? Any such implement would have stood out like a sore thumb.
Well, I guess that is a good point. Might have to rethink this.
Ingo could have disposed of it.
Couldn't Ingo have just disposed of it in some way?
Ha! That's impossible, you see.
Oh, okay.
No items from the ranch's inventory list were missing, and that list is indisputable.
How can you be so sure the inventory is accurate?
Bah, use your head. There is a royal visitation scheduled for that day. The ranch owner needed everything to be in order. He would have double, even triple checked that list when he wrote it.
I suppose he would have, but...
He's the fucking one who wrote it! He wrote it! His fucking name's on it!
The inventory list itself is false!
Oh, fascinating. What exactly makes you question the veracity of this document?
That would be something about the inventory itself. It's simple. You only need a brief look at the inventory to see it can't be trusted.
Ho ho! You can't just go around making such general statements, Defense. Point out exactly about the inventory makes it suspect.
Ingo, this dick! Oh, thank you. The entire OST is on YouTube if anyone wants to listen to it.
Just look here. The one who compiled this list was Ingo himself, as he could have easily falsified the counts as part of his plan.
That doesn't matter. Nothing could have left the ranch.
I'll press you. I'll fucking leave your ranch.
Wouldn't Ingo have been able to just throw the item out over the fence?
Bah! Obviously, we searched the perimeter of the ranch as well. Nothing was found anywhere.
This is the most important point. Has nothing really been able to leave?
The shipment. The fucking shipment. Orders of milk that left the ranch a little while after the crime. The shipment! Shipment, baby! The shipment! Yeah, this is big brain time.
Are you really sure nothing left the ranch? What about a few little shipments of milk?
Preposterous! Have you forgotten that said shipments have been checked by the Sheikah Force before they were allowed to leave?
That's true, but there was a place the Sheikah could have overlooked.
What in Din's name are you babbling about? We're talking about bog standard crates here, boy. Not exactly vast dungeons full of nooks and crannies to stuff things into, are they? Where could they have missed a murder weapon?
It's simple. They overlooked
the contents of...
Hold on.
So we're sure it's the saw. Or no, we're not sure it's the saw. It could be any of these sharp-ass sharp knives, hammers. But the yeah, I definitely think he put a knife in his asshole. That makes the most sense to me. Something could have been built into a crate. That's what I'm thinking, you know? Like, I'm thinking, like, it's, like, built into the, like, the wood itself. I want to say the crates themselves.
The killer used a big chunk of wood to kill the...
No, that's...
No, the weapon is definitely metal. No stray bit of lumber could create a wound like that.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid it was going to say.
Plus, if the weapon was wooden, he would have just burned it together with his clothes to ensure we'd never find it.
Right. He turned the knife into a crate. Defense, your entire argument hinges on this point, you know. Try to think through your answer a bit more carefully next time.
All right. It's simple. They overlooked...
I want to say the bottles.
There was one place inside the crates that the Sheikah couldn't have checked thoroughly without ruining the shipments.
Without ruining the shipments? Show the badge!
That's right. Ingo put the murder weapon inside one of the bottles to conceal it from the search.
That does seem plausible. Now wait just a moment.
Oh my god, how many arguments you fucking got?
A weapon in a milk bottle wouldn't have just gone unnoticed. Someone would have reported it.
No. Unless they were drinking it.
How can you be so sure?
Do you even know how much milk an average milk bar uses each day? All those shipments have most certainly been completely used up by now. Someone drinking...
Oh, yeah, they got fucking...
Someone drinking from that bottle would have found it for sure, choked on it, even if they took too large a swig. It would have been a huge scandal.
No, oh, okay, so I originally thought Ingo made the shipments wrong because he was rushing, but he made the shipment wrong so that the shipment would come back.
Okay, all right.
That's pretty smart. Okay, so one of the milk shipments was returned to the ranch. Oh yeah, baby! Here's something you might fucking like.
You would be correct that a weapon showing up in someone's milkshake would cause quite a stir. It would bring all the boys to the yard. If the milk ever actually made it to any milk bar, that is. You see, I overheard a very interesting tale during the recess. Word was sent from the ranch not long ago that one of the shipments was returned unopened due to being misaddressed.
No!
Indeed, if you recall, Ingo was the one who handled all that. Now that's strange. The ranch supplies the same milk bars every day. Even if he had messed up the street address a little, the couriers would have known where the shipment was meant to go. How could have he bungled it that badly?
We were talking about bungling earlier. Bungle's the word of the stream.
It's almost as if he didn't want anyone receiving a bottle of milk with a murder weapon in it.
Bungus.
I bet Ingo expected this box to stay in shipping limbo a while longer. How unfortunate for him that the Postal Service was on its game today.
Ingo bungled this dick. Maybe because they were worried it'd start to smell. I believe this calls for us to investigate these boxes of milk more closely. Soldiers, have these boxes retrieved from the ranch immediately. Argument complete, baby. That's what it feels like when you win an argument.
This is slander. Why would I kill Talon? Sure, he's a bit of a wayabout, but he did give me a job. Why would I want him dead?
The motive? That's simple. Why, I'm surprised you're even asking about it.
Huh? This evidence easily explains your motive. It's the fucking inheritance document.
The very inheritance document you brought to the court's attention states the following. In case of the testator's death... Testator? I've never heard that word before. Show the badge, you're full. His daughter Malin of Lon Lon Ranch will inherit the ranch. Unless she's unable to oversee it, in which case it shall be divided between the crown and the remaining employees.
Testator, the worst potato, yeah.
You not only killed Talon, but decided to frame Malin for the crime as well, so you would be the one to inherit part of the ranch. That's why you volunteered to work in the silo all day. It gave you an alibi so that Malin would be the only possible culprit. Of course you knew about the royal visitation in advance. You knew Malin would go back to the ranch house to prepare before they arrived. A perfect setup for the royals to find her next to the body.
No! What are you talking about? Talon signed the ranch over to me. Preposterous!
Did he really not know? Guess it was Dragmire who procured the actual document, not him.
Your Honor. What is it, soldier? The box you requested is here. Already? That was quite fast. Apparently the team at the ranch had already noticed something awry with it on their own. The box arrived just as we were about to rush out a courier to deliver your message.
Well. Let's see for ourselves then, shall we?
I know, I got a shout out during the Banjo GDQ run. That was very nice. Maybe the one with blood in it!
Here it is, from the bottle with a slight red tint to the milk. Oh my god, it's a little baby saw. Looks like some kind of serrated knife. That explains the irregular wound pretty nicely.
How could these Sheikah idiots have missed this?
I'm sure the milk was pure white when they first checked it. It took a whole day for the blood to dissolve in it. Either way, no matter how you slice it, this proves my theory right.
Me when I'm going to jail.
Oh, I've had it. Fine. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I we killed that scumbag?
No. What are you? So you admit it?
Yes, I admit it. What would you do if one day, after years of back-breaking labor, despite putting your all into the ranch, you were thrown away like rubbish without any reason, fired, farewell, we don't need you anymore.
What? But that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, don't worry, I heard it all. I was just returning back from another day of spine-wrenching work. And woe and behold, what's this? Malin and Talon are talking behind my back. I heard it all. We'll let him go after the visitation. We can handle things without him. And so, after volunteering to work on that shipment, I quietly slipped out while the girl was busy and shanked the good-for-nothing slacker. Ha! You should have seen his face. He didn't expect it at all. Woe and behold. So yes, Malin, I killed that lazy bum you called a father. And he deserved it. He deserved it. Soiled it.
Well, goddamn. Order, the witness will cease his boasting over such a terrible deed. I think we've heard enough. Soldiers, take him away.
Wait just a moment. He can go. This dick. Yes, girl.
Want to apologize for what you've done?
Apologize? Me? You're horrible. You weren't planning to fire you at all. You completely misunderstood what we were saying.
Oh, what? Ooh. We'd had so much work recently. Well, you know how it goes with the royal visits. Always a busy time. Gotta make sure everything's in tip-top shape. I do worry some about old Ingo, though. Oh, wait. Oh, this is Talon. He's been complaining about his back recently. Do you wish he'd take a step back and relax sometime? Oh, yeah, that's all Talon. Maybe we should convince him to take a vacation.
Well, now there's an idea. It'd do him good to just get out for a while. I'll discuss it with him after the visitation. After things calm down, we can handle everything without him.
That's what he says. You were
Planning? What? A vacation for me? And I did... No, it can't be so. Please say it isn't so. Oh, chicken? Cock? Cock? Jump scare? Yeah, get him, baby. Get him. Take him away, baby.
Oh, they're going right for his dick. It's cock on cock action.
Oh, shit.
That's the one from the game. We have witnessed today the results of truly horrifying misunderstanding. But misunderstanding or not, what you have done is unforgivable.
Talon was a kind man, beloved by all who had the good fortune to cross his path. His loss will be felt not only at his ranch, but all across Hyrule.
The killer turned out to be an utterly pathetic man with delusions of grandeur. I mean, look at him. An utter idiot dressed like a clown.
God damn. Oh, what a poor little murderer.
Jeez, he's really laying into him. I bet he's just upset because he lost.
The prosecution's rant aside, I think it is time to declare today's verdict. This is just a formality, but will the defendant please step up to the stand? Young miss, I'm very sorry for the situation you have found yourself in. I am very glad you appear to have such a good attorney as a friend.
I wouldn't have chosen anyone else. Thanks.
Now then, without further ado, in the name of Goddess Hylia and the sacred land of Hyrule, I hereby find Malin of Lon Lon Ranch not guilty. Nice. Get fucked. Court is adjourned. Yep. Cinema. Guilty after all that. March 17th, 12:32 p.m. Grand Hyrule Court. Defendant lobby number 3.
We did it. I suppose so. I guess Ingo's outburst kind of soured the mood, huh?
Bring in the dancing lobsters! Hell yeah.
I don't think I could ever forgive Mr. Ingo for what he's done. That's fair enough, honestly. Really, though, you shouldn't think about that for now. You're free. It's time to celebrate. I guess you're right.
Excellent work. I knew you'd pull through.
Oh, thanks. I couldn't have done it without you, really. So, thank you.
Now, that's not quite right. If you want to thank someone, I'm not the one who deserves it the most.
Huh? Your Highness. I thought you were going back to Hyrule Castle. What strings did Impa have to pull to get her here?
I was, but I realized I should apologize for what I did personally.
It's an honor.
There is no need to bow. Not after what I have done.
Really?
Oh, sorry, shit. Really, If not for my status, I would have probably been carted off to prison alongside that angry little man. You bow to no one. Yes.
Perjury's pretty serious, so that's probably not entirely wrong.
As usual, you don't give yourself enough credit, Your Highness. How can you
Oh, fuck. How can you say that, detective? I almost condemned an innocent person to prison.
Yes, there's some things you should think twice about doing in the future. But it's all thanks to you that the young lady over there finally went free.
Huh?
Come on, attorney. Show Her Highness what I'm talking about.
Attorney badge!
Oh, well.
Impa just shot me the most unimpressed face.
Never mind about that. In any case, I'm sure Miss Malin isn't too upset.
Don't show your vag! 10 hut! We have ordered to escort the princess back to the castle immediately.
Ah, just in time.
You hurt Zelda's feelings? It's fine.
Farewell, Your Highness.
Whoa!
And so they left.
Now then, listen to me. I know that I'm perhaps being too lenient on the princess, but tough times are ahead. The princess will need all the confidence she can get to lead the kingdom through them.
She needs to learn to take responsibility for her actions, too, though.
And she will.
Huh?
Her Highness is up for a rather unpleasant afternoon today, I imagine. I plan on murdering her. No, the urgency for which she has just been escorted out of here isn't coincidental.
What? Is the king going to scold her?
At the very least. Now then, my duties call, unfortunately, so I must be off. Again, you did well today, both of you. I trust that I will be able to rely on you in the future court proceedings as well.
I'll try my best.
That's all I ask. That unpleasant prosecutor seems to be making his way over here, so I'll be excusing myself post-haste. Farewell.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus Christ!
You!
Hello, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Tell me, now, where did that blasted detective go? To have my reputation tarnished this way by some novice attorney from the boonies!
Dramatic much? Looks about ready to burst from anger.
He's very bald.
Don't be such a sore loser. You lost. Deal with it. Yeah, we got the right verdict. Doesn't that make you even a little bit glad?
Yes, I suppose there is some worth in that.
Oops.
What transpired is most unfortunate.
Oh, gee, the hand like...
Just remember that it was the meddling of that idiotic princess and the stupidity of that blasted detective that led to your arrest.
Show him your vag!
So if you have any grievances, take it up with them.
I suppose there's some truth to what he's saying.
Speaking of the detective, it appears she has fled from me like a cuckoo on fire. Mark my words, she will regret what she's done for generations.
Yeah, well, that sure was something. I don't even know if he's being sincere or just wanted to shift blame onto someone else. I wouldn't say he's entirely blameless. Never mind that. Do you think you'll be alright? Running the ranch all by yourself? Of course I'll come visit, but I have my attorney duties too. I'll get in touch with the castle, see if they can spare some men to work at the ranch. Silly as my father may have seemed, he really did prepare me to take over one day. He taught me well. I'll make sure the animals are well cared for, just as I always have. That's the spirit. I believe in you. I really want to thank you for bringing the truth to light. If it wasn't for you, I don't even want to think what could have happened. Don't mention it. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. And so ended a very personal case for me. It felt like a weight had been lifted off my back. Malin continued working at the ranch, hoping to make it prosper, even beyond what her father was able to accomplish. I didn't really think much about it, but the days following were some of the happiest I'd lived for a long time. Little did I know that a terrible tragedy would soon shock the entire kingdom, and I'd find myself smack dab in the middle of it. But that's a legend for another day.
Very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. A very, like, a very well thought out story. It was fun to unravel. It wasn't too obvious. I figured out some of the things, obviously, halfway through, but it was still fun even though I knew to... Yeah. Oh, there you are! Frassy Freak in the chat. Thanks for playing it. 3 years of development. The fucking polishing, I cannot imagine. Because I didn't see a single flaw. Scene model, like, insane. Like, how much you guys must have had to, you know, go over, like, play test it. Because I didn't notice a single fucking anything anywhere. It was just perfect. You took a game with more glitches than fucking not, and you made this, which was very, 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 very smooth. So I can't imagine you can't imagine you guys could feel anything less than absolute fucking pride in what you've done. Speed run? No. It'd just be fucking. Thank you, Andrew. It helps that Skawo's such a critic. He's real good at poking logical holes and everything. It was invaluable. Fuck yeah. I'm sure it was probably infuriating at times, but the end result is phenomenal. Like this could pass as like an official Nintendo release easily. You have no idea the behind the scenes. I can only imagine, man. I'm glad it got done. Tool programming, hell yeah. Yeah, this is definitely one of the best mods I've ever seen. Absolutely incredible. I'm sorry I gave all the characters the most fucked up, stupid voices of all time. I hope it was fun. OOT NPC Maker. Nice. Nice. Yes. Yeah, the mod was definitely like a... Yeah, this end credits is fucking amazing. Yes. Special thanks to Ocarina of Time staff. And you for... What about Yuna? And Yuna. And Yuna for not playing but watching. Who is you? Yeah. Canonically, who is you? I need to know more lore on that. Pubby. Different dialogue, nothing huge other than you make Zelda happy. Yuna. The end. That was awesome. Thank you, Frass Freak. Appreciate all of the work you put into this and your whole team. Thank you for. I mean, the amount of work for a love letter. You know, it's always amazing. There's an hour-long bonus case if you care about that. I'm probably gonna call it for tonight, but maybe I'll check it out on my own. Or if you guys at home want to try it out, play it, you can, and I won't spoil it. You'll have to play it for yourself to check out the bonus case. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Ace Attorney. Like, the music's phenomenal. I love the characters, but the actual gameplay has always frustrated me. But there was something about this one that I didn't feel like I got tripped up as much. Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining me and for checking this out. Appreciate it. I'm going to get going, but I hope you guys all have a good night, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for some more Ocarina of Time speed runs with a dog in the background sleeping. Is that good for you? Are you free on Tuesday, Yuna? Are you free Tuesday? Bye and happy whatever versary. That's what I'm feeling. Staying up until 4. Yeah. Awesome. All right. I will catch you guys on Tuesday. Bye. Say bye, Yuna. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Let's see. What do we got for music? No. A new one. Yeah. There we go. All right, friends. Catch you on Tuesday. Bye. you